Attention listeners, affordable podcast opportunities await. Cave Radio is looking for podcasters to join our ever-growing family. We offer affordable studio time, live shows, caller interaction, podcast archives, video stream-ready studios, and much, much more. For more information, contact DJeer at caveradiobroadcasting.com. That's DEEJER at caveradiobroadcasting.com or BigAlCRB at yahoo.com or message us on the Cave Radio Facebook page.
You're listening to CRBradio.com. The words and opinions you are about to hear are of the hosts and do not reflect the management, sponsors, or affiliates of Cave Radio Broadcasting.
You're listening to Sports Radio Detroit.
That's more that coding music.
Oh yeah.
Always like a bit of
Slumped in the corner music.
Yeah. Ready.
Exactly.
Ready.
Oh yeah. It's a brisk one, but the boys we're all here.
Yeah, we made it.
We did.
Yeah.
It's a Monday, y'all.
Yeah. So that makes it set piece time.
That's
so,
right.
Mario, where can everyone find us?
At the Set Piece SRD on Facebook and the Set Piece 16 on Twitter. Good thing we got like 7 followers over the last week.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We're gaining.
Nice.
Follower a day. See that? Trending upward.
That's huge.
You know what? And I don't really pay attention to it a lot, but like Mario's tweeting.
That a boy.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, good
I don't
work.
pay attention to it at all.
I think what did I do? I posted some random the sports reporter, podcaster Twitter page was like, hey, where are all the people at? And I threw something out there.
Good.
Boom, 7 followers.
Boom.
Good.
That's what
Boom.
we're doing right here.
That's what's up.
So yeah, this is if there's anyone who's going to be listening for the first time, you're in for
Yeah.
Good
a
luck.
rude awakening.
There was a woman that was wondering where all the soccer podcasters were at, and I threw us.
Did you tell them there's a lot of there's a lot of bear chat?
Yeah. Well, lady, we don't know where those podcasts are. But
But if you're here,
our side of the
you wanna
hold on
talk
your
about-
seats.
You want to talk about opioids and haircuts? You're in the right place.
come to the right place. Speaking of Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah. Can you hit that for us? Return of the Mac. This is
I don't know why this is Brendan Rodgers music, but it feels so right.
It does.
that's what he's
Turn it back. Hell yeah, it was.
He was strutting back into England.
Heathrow.
Yeah, that's exactly him walking through Heathrow, just like still with his teeth whitening kit in.
Oh
just
my God.
Fresh
Fresh tan.
Shout out to Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac. That was like his version of like his T Grizzlies like first day out. That was like he honestly just got out of jail and he did that. He fucking dropped that video, and then before he could even tour on that song, he was back in jail again. So
All right, man.
so yeah, hopefully
Brendan Rodgers doesn't have to go back to jail.
exactly. Brandon Rodgers at Rangers in like 18 months. Just playing that song just real sadly.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, real low.
No, that's if you've heard that music, that's because Brandon Rodgers is strutting back into the Premier League.
Yo. He's an asshole for doing this right
Oh,
now, isn't he?
he's an absolute asshole, but this is exactly what you'd expect if you
Yeah, I mean, he's an asshole.
yeah.
Like, there's only so many people in the world of football that are trying actively on a daily basis to be a bigger dickhead than Sergio Ramos.
And that's Brandon Rodgers.
This man's one of them.
But he says he
That's
has
Brendan
a good intention.
No, okay, so let's
He's got his good intentions, he says.
Let's give you guys some background. So obviously, he was the manager for Liverpool. That won their last big run. They almost won the Premier League a few years back.
You know, and I had actually forgotten about that. I only remembered the Balotelli years.
Yeah.
And by that I mean what, 9 months? 6 months?
Exactly. No, we were talking about it, and like you absolutely and that's the thing is, it seems like so long ago that Luis Suarez played for this team.
I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Like I saw I saw somewhere it was whatever year David Moyes coached United. So it was David Moyes United.
Yes.
Against Brendan Rodgers Liverpool, and I forgot they were actually good.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Absolutely.
Raheem Sterling played for them. Young ass Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling had like
Daniel Sturridge could run.
that was the year Daniel Sturridge had like 30 goals.
Yeah, he could run. And Suarez, and it was like holy shit.
Yeah, so
I
other-
forgot he had a good team.
So yeah, if it wasn't for Steven Gerrard's like poor footing, they would have won the title that year.
Poor guy.
So it's crazy. So and then we actually we were talking about this, and then you were totally. I had to remind you all the money that how we used that Luis Suarez
What happened
money.
to that Luis Suarez
so
money?
that was probably the beginning of his demise at Liverpool. So he gets booted from Liverpool, gets replaced by Klopp, and then he ends up going to lick his wounds for Celtic for a few years.
But and I forgot this too. He grew up a Celtic fan, or according to him at the time, being whatever a year ago, he grew up a Celtic fan. Dream job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dream
job.
fucking job.
And you know what? He did the best thing he could. He basically hit like he was on his way for like a treble. I believe
he's smashed 7 trophies out of 7.
Yeah, 7 out
so
of
he was
7.
going to go double treble.
Yeah, double treble,
Triple
which is
treble.
which
Said,
is
nah, fuck it.
which is huge. He probably would have been like a Scottish, probably would have been a Celtic legend. And he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna rock with Leicester for these 12 games, these 9 games.
And like that's an asshole move. Like
Yeah.
you're a dickhead. People in Scotland are pissed.
Yeah, and they deserve to be.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not mad at Brendan Rodgers because fuck it. Like
Yeah, why not?
if you're Brendan Rodgers, you definitely take this
Why
job
not?
now.
I
You can
think
try and suss out who's trying and who's not now during game conditions, not like who's kind of trying in the 6 weeks you got in preseason.
Yeah.
Fuck a double treble in Scotland.
Yeah,
You
you're
go take this money and you go find out what's up. This fucking team won the league 3 years ago?
3 years ago, and like they invest in the team.
Yeah.
So it's kind of I think it was interesting because in this article, the Deadspin article, they were saying that basically this is the same job he could have got a few years back.
Yeah.
And he's probably right.
This is the job he's
Could
going
have,
to
yeah.
get.
But I think that this is probably I think that run with Liverpool kind of overrated where he thought he was in the lexicon of managers.
You remember Fat Brendan Rodgers?
Oh,
when he coached
absolutely.
Swansea?
Can you pull up some fat Brendan Rodgers pictures?
Yeah.
It's like before he went to Turkey and got the new teeth too.
That's right. Got the new teeth. I'm not certain he has the full body tattoo tan.
No.
I think he's still going tanning. I think he might have a spray tan
He's
booth
got
at
the
his
red.
house.
He's got the red of a man that has a tanning bed. Look at those chompers.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was so fat.
Look at that guy.
Just a regular guy
Regular guy.
eating donuts.
He goes to Liverpool and then gets that glow up immediately, and now
Did he start fucking his secretary too?
absolutely
Yeah.
all the way through.
Like all the major pitfalls of success.
See, like that's when he was already into the Premier League with Swansea. He started to slim up.
He was
Like,
thinking about it, yeah.
Championship. Rodgers is when
that
he
was the time.
He was
extra
the husky
fat.
guy.
Yeah. Smashing donuts plural.
Pretty good glow up. I also, you know, who also had a pretty good glow up is you remember chubby Mauricio Pochettino?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, have you ever seen him when he's coaching Espanyol? Floppy hair?
Yes.
Like 1966 Beatle, Mauricio Pochettino?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, peep this, Mar. There it is, second
Yep.
row.
Boom. Yep.
Boom. That's full Beatlemania, Poch.
So awesome.
What do you think he's pointing at? I think he's going to hit a home run.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably looking.
He's
for
calling
Mike.
his shot.
He's probably looking for Mike Dean. Yeah, I.
Look at the ref
saw
in the
the
background, too.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all that flow.
He's just like, I know that's at me for some reason.
Look how mad that ref is. That's the fourth official. He's just mad at all that flow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. People just can't.
They're jealous of the flow.
It's exactly what it is.
All
So
right.
yeah, so now Rodgers is Brendan Rodgers is back.
Yeah,
He's
Rodgers in.
he's been back since Wednesday.
0-1?
No,
Boom.
I think they're 1-1 because he managed the Brighton game.
Oh, did he?
midweek.
Oh, he
Yeah.
snuck in?
Yeah,
Nice.
snuck in, managed the Brighton game.
Did it from the plane?
Yeah. So yeah, they got that win and they lost this weekend, kind of in a bum ass way.
Yeah.
Worst way to lose a match. So, but yeah, while that was happening,
Ready for more of that?
while that was happening, another man was kicked to the side, and we probably saw this coming.
Yeah.
Gramps Claudio Ranieri.
It's full circle.
Yeah, he's
That's deep.
Yeah, same week that Leicester needs a new manager.
Gets another new job.
Yep,
The old manager gets fired from another old job.
exactly. And
Ain't that a bitch?
well, basically, he was brought in to kind of like keep this Fulham squad up, and
Yeah,
that wasn't
and it ain't gonna happen.
that wasn't the plan.
So they just got the prettiest man they could find.
Yep. So Shahid Khan basically said that like, listen, like they basically have been resigned to the fact that they're going to have to be
Fire
they're going to be relegated.
Yeah.
So they're this guy might be managing them in the championship next
Yeah,
year.
he probably will.
because they're going to have to save money somewhere. They've already had
That man will coach Americans.
yeah, and
Wait
you,
for it.
you got to remember the fact
Wait
that like
for it.
and they spent probably what $125 million in transfers or something
Yeah.
like that. Now they're going to have to get rid of
The Yanks
that.
are coming, bro.
Yeah,
You're going to try
so-
and bring Fulham into MLS.
And I think this is interesting too because this is what happens because you see what happened with Wolves is they kind of have bought their roster over the
Yeah.
past
Right.
3 windows.
Yeah.
And it's happened to work out for them.
Yeah,
But I think that they
not
kind of
so
have
much
more of a
Fulham.
singular vision there. They know what kind of player they're getting and the style they want to
Yeah.
play. It's
Fulham's
kind of,
owner's not an agent.
no, and I think that's where
Yeah.
and that's just the thing is like Fulham kind of just bought like really shiny new
They
toys.
play PlayStation.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll get him too.
Exactly. And it wasn't really there wasn't any like
Thought to it.
yes, exactly. Like why even spend the money loaning for Andre Schürrle
Like-
when you have Sessegnon right there and you
Yeah, that's some Chelsea shit.
you know what I mean? Like why like they had to like panic buy Ryan Babel in the winter, you know?
Yeah.
And I think they have a defensive midfielder, sitting midfielder outside of Michel Seri that they spent 35. What
Yeah,
was it?
they got like too many guys.
yeah,
And then
Zanguisa, I believe.
Also, nobody to play defense because they're terrible.
Yeah,
I can't believe this though. I really thought that Chelsea would have a new coach by the time they played each other, not Fulham.
yeah. I know it's surprising.
weird-
I
world.
want to say that they said during the broadcast that Fulham's given up more goals at this point in a Premier League season than
In
anybody
history.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kinda
you're
said
I think it's like
something.
66 or 67 goals or something like that.
Andre Schürrle ain't helping that.
No, and that's the thing is like they're pretty bad at the back.
Yeah,
They're
and Chelsea still almost lost him.
yeah. It was
Hey, you don't try in the easy games though.
exactly. So what do you think Ranieri's next step is?
Nothing.
Yeah, because I feel like the MLS just started, so I feel
I
like
think he's
You
done.
can't do that.
yeah.
At least not yet.
Maybe coaching Italy again, but
Yeah,
like a little squad.
Yeah, or maybe like a smaller national team because I think that like just the data.
Oh, you think he could go like he could be a lot like Uncle Gus.
Oh, go
hitting.
coach at China.
Yeah, go coach China, but I mean Uncle Gus coached
Oh, he
Russia
could
for a
coach
while.
Japan,
Yeah, he
maybe?
could coach Japan. Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean,
Japan's
like-
trying to splash cash.
Yeah,
right now.
well, Uncle Gus, yeah, he takes all the random jobs. Like maybe Ranieri will go be a coach. He'll coach the Indian national
I can kind of
team.
see that because I feel like he doesn't have anything else really going. Like,
Right.
he doesn't want to be home. He wants to be managing because
like Ranieri could coach Ghana.
yeah, absolutely. So I think
He could
that
coach
Just even
Parag-
short sleeves in the
He could-
African Cup of Nations.
He
Why
could
not?
coach Paraguay.
yeah, he looks like he would much rather manage in short sleeves at all times.
Well, yeah, and then only work like sometimes. That's
Yeah.
awesome for like a 90-year-old dude.
I think that's a good move for him, and hopefully that's what's coming up for him because he definitely needs to be. It's like
Yeah,
he's
this
not
ain't
that-
for him anymore. Obviously,
No, I just feel like he can't handle the day to day
No, they got
man
roasted.
management because it's not even sad to see because he ended up he had that nice run.
Yeah.
He's been in the game a
He got his
long
ring.
time. Yeah,
He's good.
He's had a good run, so it's not even it's just hopefully he can move on to better things.
Yeah.
Or just a new phase.
Yeah.
The senior manager tour, which
Yeah.
is national.
Yeah, that's right, national team.
Yeah.
exactly.
all right.
All right, so there was we had match day 28 and 29 this past
Yeah.
week, so that was
Woo.
that was interesting because we had the because of the FA Cup and all that stuff
Yeah.
during the middle of the week. We had a North London derby in the middle of the week. So people were watching this on
Yeah.
their work monitors and
I watched this on my cell phone.
Same.
yeah, and I felt like it was worth the price of admission. It was real chippy.
Yeah, they always are. Chelsea Tottenham is always chippy.
Yeah.
I mean that probably goes back before the game where Chelsea gave Leicester the league, but it definitely goes back that far because that was a good ass fight.
Yeah.
That was a good tunnel fight.
Yeah, it was.
So it seems like every game since then for sure has been chippy, but I feel like they always are. I mean, it's North London and West London. I don't know, they're not as close as like the teams that played over the weekend, but I think it's only like 7-8 miles apart the
Absolutely.
two grounds.
Yeah.
So, and Tottenham had won one of the past 35 games at Stamford Bridge, so
Yeah. And
it's
they're
going to be spicy. That said, I thought Chelsea was going to get their ass beat.
no, but they definitely came out. They were game for this one.
It's weird. It's like from the moment Jorginho cracked Aguero in the face with that forearm at Wembley off the
There was a
opening
spark.
tip, it's like they're a different team. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird. They're trying. It seems like they're pressing different. they're pressing at all. They're trying at pressing.
It definitely.
But like different dude, like you can
And
see
positionally,
Kovacic,
things are
more
changing a little
fluid.
bit. Yeah,
It's weird.
they're like, oh, maybe we should like try this pressing thing that people are talking about.
I don't think Higuain is any faster than I am, but it's still like if that dude, the ball just falls to that dude in the box, he's going to score.
He's effective. He's like
He's a true poacher. He's the opposite of what those other two dudes are. They're like big lumbering dudes.
he's a much more effective version of the other two guys. Yeah,
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then obviously something happened. Harry Kane was back. I screwed the outline up. We'll
Sorry,
touch
no,
that one.
roll with it,
But
man.
yeah, so obviously Harry Kane was back.
Freestyle it.
Fresh off of that Slurpee he had of
Yes.
stem cells with a little bit of wheat germ
And
oil.
creatine.
Yeah, and he started in the London Derby, and he did something a little spicy, and it was
Yeah, he threw a headbutt.
yeah, it was hard. It was hard to see.
That's my favorite argument move.
Yeah,
that's better than the throat grab.
He
That's better than the face
definitely-
push.
And there's a moment where him and Azpilicueta are kind of like chirping each other. And,
Yeah.
and Harry Kane has done what many guys have done in the past.
Trying to check him.
Yeah, checked him and gave him a little bit of a head nod.
Yeah, gave him a little pop.
He's feeling himself.
Gave him a little pop in the head, and no one said anything in the middle of the match.
So, yeah, and no one says anything.
No one says anything, but then you're like, oh man, Harry Kane might have to miss this next
Yeah,
match.
you're thinking like
Because
retroactive.
They're going to get him on
Now,
this.
hang on. In this picture, it's a picture of him headbutting Azpilicueta with Rudiger and Luis standing on either side of him.
Yeah.
If either of those two dudes throws his headbutt, 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
If Azpilicueta throws his headbutt, it's probably at least a game, maybe 2 games.
Something like that.
If Azpilicueta goes down, like either of those other two dudes or Harry Kane would have done, it's probably 2 games.
Yes.
But he stays on his feet. Harry Kane leaves unscathed.
Unscathed.
Not only
classic.
that, I told you FA has his back. Nobody suspends Larry Bird.
Yeah, absolutely right. No suspension. And if you're trying to find video of this Harry Kane headbutt, good luck.
What headbutt?
Exactly.
There was nothing.
What headbutt?
Exactly.
You tried to look.
The
Yes.
FA has scrubbed the internet.
They scrub Twitter and they
gone.
definitely scrub YouTube. The only thing you can do if you want to watch one of those Southeast Asian reenactment screen JPEG videos with the robot with the Momo challenge
Yes.
voice, if
Yeah.
you want to deal with that,
They'll
then-
show you a headbutt.
Yeah, they'll show you like a little bit of the head, like, a little of the head rub.
And then haunt your kids.
Shout out Momo.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see that thing though?
No, I know. I didn't go home and
it's
watch
something.
it.
No, did you see what it looked like? Though?
Yeah, you showed me.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
show
you showed me that shit.
The chicken. I think the chicken feet was like
It's
the
the
best.
weirdest part.
That was the weirdest. Like the face was awful, but like the chicken feet.
And it's got chicken feet.
If you've seen any kind of Japanese horror film, that hits home. That hits home. That's like
the chicken feet?
Yeah, instead of like watching a tape in the ring, it's like if you listen to some weird Discman, then this creature shows up 6 days later,
Great.
and fucking pecks your eyes out with those fucking feet.
That's right. Soccer podcast.
Boom. So yeah, so Chelsea got that win, which was much needed. There.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, it's. I know how we're like, man, Chelsea really turned it around. It's only been
It's
like
only-
10 days.
No, I'm not saying they turn it
it's a
around.
weird
I'm just
one.
saying I don't know what is going
quick.
on.
It's
It's a quick
weird,
10 days.
and that's exactly what Chelsea does.
It's what they do.
That's exactly what they do. They're like, all right,
Yeah.
all right, let's do it.
Yeah, this guy's all right.
Yeah, well, I guess he got like the right meal. They had like the right like dinner the last couple of days, or
I think it's Willie, man. I
it's
think
Willie?
I didn't know Willie was like that.
you thought it was because Willie showed up?
I just mean no. That the kid just did Willie like that, and they were
Yeah.
like, "We got to try now."
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think like they're not like, oh, we don't want to get a new coach. New coaches suck. Like that. That's not happening. They're definitely still like, fuck this guy and his passing drills.
So
I
you're,
think
so
that
you're
kid
thinking
just,
it was divorced dad Willie Caballero. Was
Yeah,
the spark?
probably.
I think I don't even think he was the spark. It's what the other goalie did to him. What Kepa did to him. Like, you can't be like that. Not at Wembley.
No, you can't.
Not
do
to
that at
Uncle
Wembley.
Bill.
Not to Uncle Billy. Not to
No
Billy
way.
Caballero. He's been through too much.
He's been through too much. You saw the World Cup. You can't do that to Willie.
No, he's been through a lot.
He's
He
been-
barely made it, man. Look at his beard.
Yeah, he's gone keto and he grew a beard out.
He's like, no, I've been working out a little bit, but like I get a nice apartment now.
Yeah, exactly. He's over it,
I
guys.
think that was it. They
Yeah.
were like, damn, bro, we got to try. For sure in that Tottenham game, they were
Yeah.
like, we got to win this game. Because
Absolutely.
they're like, if we lay down and get lit up, like they're going to kill Willie.
The thing is like, and I feel like losing to City
He
is
playing for Brad Guzan.
losing to City is one thing because like I feel like even though they beat you like 6-0, it's kind of like it's almost like, hey, sorry guys, like
Yeah.
we're just like our manager's like really crazy, so he's
Yeah.
gonna yell at us if we don't do
Yeah,
this.
so like we got to win.
Yeah, but like Tottenham's just like they come in, they're like, smells weird in here.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not, yeah.
Yeah.
Our stadium's brand new, and we play in Wembley.
Yeah, you know that we all kind of take pay cuts because we like each other.
Yeah, you guys should be more like us.
I love it here.
And then they get slapped up.
Exactly. I think that's.
I mean, that probably was
It's
it.
definitely. And then their one tough guy, Dele Alli's gone. So it's
Right.
just like,
Yeah,
like
right.
their one real
Right.
tough guy.
Right.
Like it's just Trippier out there by himself, just like waiting for like Dele Alli to come and like head nod
Yeah.
somebody and
Hold
say-
me back.
Exactly.
Hold me back. And no one's
There's
there to
no
hold him back.
me back guy.
Yeah.
Because I think that's
trying to fight Rudiger.
And that's the thing is like, like you can't sleep on. Well, Vertonghen's he's a fucking like.
Yeah.
He's a goon.
Yeah.
But like, do you need that midfield goon? And you
Yeah.
need like Dele Alli is that dude.
Yeah.
Like Eric Dyer is not.
Yeah,
he wants to be.
They
but
didn't lock up Jorginho without Dele Alli, did they?
No, absolutely not. So I think that was that really spells a difference. And obviously, sometimes stem cell smoothies work better on other people. You
Yeah.
know. So I'm
Double
sure
dose.
Exactly. Probably just double it up. We'll see Dele probably like he'll just show up and just like bruise Borussia Dortmund.
Well, yeah, I mean, they had to
this
do
week.
it, though. Like, Harry Kane had to get rushed back. This is Tottenham. They're like,
Yeah.
we can't have this South Korean dude scoring all our goals. Too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Fans will get pissed.
It's very
Our own
true.
fans will get pissed.
Yeah, they do. I forgot they
All
are.
these
They
new
do
fans are coming
hate.
in.
Yeah.
We don't
They
like
do
it.
hate
Yeah.
Son
It's
Heung-min,
like, yeah, he's
so.
cool or whatever, but like, where's Larry Bird at?
Yeah, it's kind of weird seeing this.
Yeah. It's cool that he gets buckets too, but like, where's Larry?
Yeah, I didn't
He's the main
pay,
man. We need this.
I didn't pay this. I didn't pay
Yeah.
for these tickets to see this.
I
South
kind of
Korean
feel like
guy.
pissing in this cup and throwing it.
Yeah, but first I'm gonna sample it.
If he's feeling adventurous,
You
yeah,
heard
why
it,
not?
yeah, you heard it here first.
That's good piss.
Tottenham fans
He's
drink
like,
piss.
he's like quality.
Yeah.
Tottenham fans drink piss.
Just to make sure that it's warm enough to throw it
Yeah.
at somebody.
That's good piss.
yeah, yeah.
Throw it, bro.
Just like
It's good ass piss.
Yeah.
It's good as piss. Let me
Launch
get
it,
that
bro.
arc.
yeah.
Arc shot. There we go. Front row.
So yeah, while that was going
Oh,
on,
it hit a kid.
So while that was going on and ass kicking was going on, Liverpool decided that they wanted to just score all their goals in one game.
Yeah. Yeah, they remembered goal differential one time.
Exactly. Sadio Mane played at the 9, and he just wanted
He
to be
should probably do
disrespectful.
that again.
Yeah, we're just looking at his backheel goal
That
against
was
Watford.
I love this guy because
Yeah.
that was disrespectful.
Even
He was so pumped up and then like did that knee slide and then remembered what he just did and started laughing.
Yeah,
he's.
it's
he
just
cracked
like a
himself
high
up right
run.
now.
I think he's
that-
disrespectful too because he just blows so many easy goals.
I know
that
He
he's
does.
just like
Yeah, he was like, oh,
he has
yeah.
no business trying to backheel a goal in after what he did at Bayern. But he's just like, you know what?
power backheeled it too.
I'm gonna backheel this.
yeah,
He's like,
I love him, dude.
as soon as he was heavy on the touch, he was like, oh yeah, this backheel. He was like, oh.
yeah, 2-0. I got this.
He did it if it was
Yeah.
0-0 though.
Oh, I know.
Oh
Yeah,
oh,
super
yeah.
heavy touch.
Backheel
What is he
season.
doing? Like, no wonder he beat the goalie. The goalie was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, look, the
shook
goalie
This
fell.
guy. Like this guy. What?
The goalie fell down. He almost hit him in the head.
What was he trying to call on that too? That's like you can't ask for all.
You think he called glass?
That's greasy.
Call a game off glass.
That
just
was nasty.
Just over
like,
Ben
oh,
Foster's
fuck.
right, just over his left shoulder, and that's when you know you're washed.
I'm just gonna cannon
Yeah,
this
yeah.
off my heel.
Ben Foster is sitting in his basement right now in the dark in his TV
Just
room
rewinding
watching
it.
that replay
Yeah.
over and over and over.
No, somebody
He'll be
at
playing for Atlanta United in no time.
somebody at Anfield right there after that
Started
happened
for
was
England.
like, "All right, Muslims are all right."
So we got one.
Yeah.
That's a positive. It's good
So
for
we
step.
got one. No way, he's a Muslim too.
All right,
All right.
all right,
All right.
all right.
They're all right.
So yeah, that happened, and then there were some other scores. I think Arsenal put a slapping on Bournemouth.
Yeah, they did, which
Yeah,
doesn't feel good because Bournemouth slapped up Chelsea last time they played them. But
Yeah.
Arsenal's like Chelsea right now.
So,
You'll
yeah,
never know what you're
There's
going
a
to get.
slapping. I think that what was that? Was that
5-1.
5-1.
Fulham continues to be terrible.
Yeah, lost to Southampton.
So you think the Brodge coached that game against Brighton?
Yeah, I believe so.
Man.
That's sneaky. That's nice by him.
Yeah,
Oh, we got to get over there.
Listen, he probably drove up there with the top down, probably.
Damn right, yeah.
Blasting
We got to get
fucking-
there.
Blasting Phil Collins,
Yeah.
just like
Studio.
yeah, exactly. Just fucking hair plugs,
man.
veneers blowing in the cold.
That's how this ends
February
for Brendan
wind.
Rodgers, by the way.
What?
Coaching Inter Miami, returning videotapes, and killing homeless people like American Psycho.
Yeah, that might work.
That's definitely how
We'll
this
find
ends,
that in
bro.
the news pretty soon.
Yeah,
He's
you're right.
the perfect coach. You can tan here by just going outside.
The Brodge would love. He would love coaching in Miami. There's a lot of impressionable young girls. He could like slide his plastic body all over his leathery
Nasty.
red self. Yeah.
I coach the football team. Coach the Dolphins?
Exactly.
You look like you do.
Fuck that guy.
So yeah, while that was going on, Everton slapped up on Cardiff. So it was kind of what we would expect.
Midweek, and then weekend had more fixtures.
Exactly. So we
A
had
lot more.
Match day 29, and it was another spicy rivalry weekend.
Derby day.
Yeah, it was Derby Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, first one is North London Derby at Wembley.
At Wembley, Arsenal Tottenham. And
Spicy again.
Very spicy.
Even though this didn't go well for Arsenal fans got to be like, dude, at least we're not pussies.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we were talking about that before. Like, they're still soft defensively, but like it's chippier now. They're still porous, but like they're swinging on people.
Well, that's the thing. That's what happens when you have Granit Xhaka, who, let's not forget, he slurs people at airports. So
it's like that.
Yeah, he definitely should have got called for a red on Harry Kane.
Oh yeah. World's round, bitch.
Davinson Sanchez had a really rough game.
Yeah, he
between
did.
giving up this penalty and giving up the Aaron Ramsey breakaway slow break.
Yeah.
That's
This was high drama though, because Arsenal needed this because they just lost a game in the Europa League.
Yeah, they needed that.
And Spurs needed this because they just got slapped up on Wednesday.
Exactly. So this was important for everyone.
And now it's bunching up. Like
yes.
if even with Tottenham, they drew. Yeah, even with them drawing, it's tightened up now.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like,
Chelsea's
I
like
think it's 2 points between Tottenham and Arsenal.
I think Chelsea's only 5 points back of third with a game in hand.
Between third and sixth is 5 points.
Yeah, so
and Chelsea's got a game in hand, so it's getting
real tight.
It's getting puckered up.
So yeah, if you don't,
you gotta take your chances now.
Yeah, you could definitely end up in
is what we've been waiting
Borisov.
for.
Yeah, play poorly, you'll end up in Borisov next fall.
But this is a real run out. Like there's gonna be a run out in the top 2, and there's gonna be a run out in the next 4. Like this is gonna be good. I don't think anybody falls off the pace here.
No, I think that everyone's gunning for it.
It's too much money at stake.
Yeah, there's some people that are kind of slipping. We'll talk about them a little bit later. But
Like
shout out to Aaron
Aubameyang?
Ramsey. Yeah, Aubameyang with this
He
howler of a
wanted
goal.
no part of this penalty.
Yeah, he
too.
was extremely shook on that penalty.
Like nobody else out there is taking this penalty. Like Lacazette would take it, but he's on the bench.
Yeah, he's
Like,
on the bench.
Nobody else is seeing that look on his face. Like, yo, I'm going to take this.
Yeah, that was definitely
He
a
wanted
time.
that looked like me. He wanted no.
That was
part
a time
of that.
where you wish that you had Mario Balotelli on the pitch.
Yeah. Who's already holding the ball,
Exact-
standing over you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You definitely need that situation
Yes.
right there.
Or
So-
Chrissy,
So
mine.
that was a rough decision by Emery because he pulled Lacazette
is dumb,
about 60
too.
minutes in for Aubameyang. I know he probably wanted to be defensive still because he didn't want to lose.
Yeah. And
that
they had a
midfield.
nice shape. I mean, that was a hell of
Yeah.
a game, but they need to play both of them.
I think and that's the thing is
Especially
like
at the end of the game.
I know he probably was debating between putting them both on and losing that defense.
Yeah.
But then you end up losing. He brings on Torreira, who ends up only staying out there for a little bit,
and then getting thrown out of the game, right?
Exactly, getting that red real late. And
Which is stupid because now I can't play for a couple games.
Exactly.
Yep.
And Aaron Ramsey, the richest man in the world, had a really nice slow fast break goal. It was exactly what you'd expect. Like it was like when a big man gets on a fast break and just does like
rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Does 2 pump fakes and then lays it up. But that was and they made a decision to play him over Ozil and Torreira and Aubameyang. So that was and obviously he paid off for that decision. That was a really
Even Ozil got in the game.
Exactly.
And
so,
they were roasting him on TV. They're like, so if Arsenal's got to play any defense at all,
It's not going to happen.
that's not really happening.
Yeah, it's almost like, well, maybe should at that point, maybe do you keep Lacazette on and not sub in Ozil?
You could let Lacazette play midfield and be better defense than Ozil.
And that's what I'm thinking too. But that's a decision that they made, and they get the point. But I feel like
they should have won that game.
Yeah, and I also feel bad for whoever they play next because Aubameyang's probably going to take it out on them.
Yeah,
especially if it's a bunch of bums, which I'm hoping that it is.
Let's see.
Oh, congratulations, Southampton! You were the chosen one.
Bunch of bums.
Oh no,
Arsenal?
wait, that's Tottenham. Nope.
Who's
Hang on,
Arsenal
hang on. Oh, it's gonna be Man United.
Oh, never. Oh, it might be. Listen, that
Phil
back,
Jones.
that back row, depending on who they put in there.
Phil Jones and Bailly, you never know.
Statement stands.
Small.
Yeah, they got
man.
no. They could be playing 18-year-old kids. They got nobody left playing.
Absolutely. And
Time for you, McTominay.
And then Bournemouth. Bournemouth
got
also on their rough ass week. It continues with
Taking another ass whooping.
Not really. They were in this one, but they ended up losing 1-0 to Manchester City, and that goal by Riyad Mahrez took them to the top of the league because Liverpool laid another egg. They were very wasteful against Everton. There was a couple opportunities that Salah definitely let slip. Fabinho let one go late in the match, and they ended up drawing again in this derby. And
it was boring as fuck.
It was a very boring one. And it's like, I don't want to say they're not like, honestly, we'll just Jurgen Klopp had something to say about how people are thinking that they're falling into this pressure or they're not taking enough chances, and he was pretty spicy about it.
Preach, Jurgen.
Yeah, can you play that clip for us?
Just because it was your feeling, it's football that we don't play PlayStation. Eh? Do you think we didn't take enough risks today? Is that what you want to ask? That's really a disappointing question, I have to say, because that means like it's so easy. I tell them, boys, we take more risk. Come on, boys, we go for it. Can you imagine? Is there any draw and we didn't try to win? What is that? An extra attacker in this. Just to go wild. 9 match days, obviously. I said a lot of reasons why in Liverpool you are all not experienced in obviously fighting. But you think it's again PlayStation, bring an extra attacker and football change. That's not like that. We are offensive enough. Football doesn't work like that. Come on. And there's not nine games to go. And but what is that? We don't lose our nerves. Not like you, obviously. That's like because it's just you have this. It's the second time that you ask a question I really don't get, because it's just City won yesterday in a game where they had 20 chances or so with one shot in the short corner, which Brodge usually picks. Easy, but they won it. So did they another strike and another striker? Yes, it can happen that sometimes you need them, sometimes you don't do it. You need the right things in the right moment. That doesn't only work if another striker. You cannot start with 4 or 5 strikers in a strike away. Nothing else to do than try to score. We have an offensive team. That's absolutely okay, and we take the risk, no doubt about that. But it's not like that. There's not the moment where we say, come on now, throw everything in that direction. You cannot play in the Premier League like that. We play next week Burnley. If we play only offensive, they kill us in a counter-attack, 100%, whatever we want. No doubt, they don't wait for us. They look where we have problems and then try to punish us there. So just always prepare the game like you should prepare. And then
He's so much nicer about that than Mourinho.
He was just
respect, man.
Yeah, he wasn't angry. He was disappointed.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm just confused and sad for you.
Yeah, he's just like, why do you keep asking me these questions?
Yeah,
and it's true. They are a really offensive team. They overlap really hard. It's just the chances just aren't really there right now. I don't know if the legs are dead. I don't know if it's the pressure. A lot of these guys haven't really had to play from the top of the league and kind of hold that position for a long time, but
they're in such a good spot still because all
Exactly.
they got to do is win one of these 2 big trophies,
exactly,
and everything is straight.
And the thing is
all they got to do is win 1 or 2 of them.
And they were playing really good when they were in second place. I feel like sitting there at the top right now is a little bit too much heat for them, and something's gonna shake out. Whether either they're gonna fall out of the Champions League or they're gonna fall out of the contention for the title, and
Or
then they can
Aguero
focus
gets
on.
hurt.
Yeah, well, and you saw De Bruyne limped off in his last one.
Right.
So
None of this is over.
None of this is
where
over.
they need to be at. Is it Wednesday or a week from Wednesday that they play Bayern?
a week from Wednesday.
That's a huge game because
It's a
they got to
huge
make
one.
sure you keep going so you keep both those avenues open. But they're going to be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the team seems like they're positive. There's the energy is good. They just thrashed Watford. So it's like it's still
backheel
there.
goals and shit.
And
It's
they
still
don't
there.
have the hardest schedule left.
No, they don't.
So they should be okay.
They're okay. And Everton, that's what they fucking do.
Yeah, that was a rivalry game,
Yeah,
bro.
it just happens.
That was Auburn, Alabama.
It happens like that sometimes. So yeah, let's no one throw the panic alarms. I know that the press, they have to ask the questions because
But you're going to shut them down.
Yeah, and he shut him down very nicely. He did not say anything about
Respect.
Yeah, that's a pretty professional way to handle it. So shout out to him for that. United had they played Southampton. at Old Trafford, you'd think that it was probably just a snoozer, probably a 2-0 win, and then Southampton had something to say.
I don't know, man. They need to get a couple of their guys back. I feel like all of United's exciting players are hurt. I didn't even want to watch this game.
Yeah, so that's I think that's Valeri with the crazy strike from beyond the box. United they're hurting right now.
Yeah.
Outside of Paul Pogba, who changed his goddamn hair again, guys. I can't with this guy. I can't with this guy.
There he is with his hair again.
You know, that's why he missed the penalty, because he's messing around with his hair too much.
No, they missed Lingard and Martial.
Yeah, they missed that
Rashford.
They missed that dynamic
speed
people
on
up
the wings,
front.
yeah.
And then they're also hurting a little bit more because Alexis Sanchez has ligament damage in his knee and is probably done unless he can get a hold of Harry Kane's.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about McTominay getting hurt.
Now
they're in big trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, McTominay's
He got
out.
cracked in the head.
Yeah. And so that's the one thing a gritty guy can't escape is a head injury.
Right.
Those are tough for anyone.
Yeah.
You can't walk those off anymore.
Right. They don't let you walk those off.
Yeah, it's not 93 anymore, guys.
Mark Hughes.
The jerseys are not made
Rub
of
some dirt on it.
They're not made of track pant. They're not blouses. So you're going to sit out for a little bit. And they lost Alexis Sanchez, but they ended up getting this win right now, so that keeps them on pace. Oh, shout out to Fred. Forgot that he was out there.
That's right. He had to play when McTominay died.
Yeah. He played. He got a full run.
Could be another one because there ain't nobody else on the bench.
No. So they're sitting comfortable, and Uncle Ollie's really just padding his CV right now. He's just keeps getting these W's. He got Lukaku back into the squad, scoring again. He's very happy, stripping his shirt off.
That's true.
So yeah, it looks like they're ending. They're heading towards they're trending positively. Outside of the PSG tie this week, everything else is coming up pretty.
They're about to get slapped up in Paris. But then after that, then they just.
It's like they're free to do what.
But they've come all the way back and they're in a top 4 race, and they just got to hope that the draw goes right and they can play City in the final at Wembley.
Exactly. I feel like if Ollie doesn't get embarrassed in Paris, it's a win. I think that might.
I could see them just getting beat 2-0 again.
Yeah, 2-0. Call it.
Expected.
Yeah. Call it. Yeah.
Without your guys.
Exactly. But still kind of look like you're going for it. But exactly. It's gonna be interesting to see how he plans, how they play.
Oh, they're gonna have to play defense.
Yeah,
they're gonna get slapped up.
Exactly. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he manages that. Alexi's out. So let's take a break and head to America real quick.
Think first, you're last. You know?
You should not be wearing that in the United States of America.
Okay.
Are you a citizen?
Woo! Oh, sucker! Hulk Hogan! We coming for you, nigga!
Westbrook is out of his cotton-picking mind.
And so are we. We're back. So obviously we've been profiling the
trials and
tribulations
of one Wayne Rooney.
Yes, the man known for speaking broken English in airports and asking to hear some Mumford & Sons at the bar.
God damn it.
Your fave, Wayne Rooney. This is Wayne Rooney adjacent. This is Colleen, mother of 4.
Wow.
She came across the pond with Wayne, and she thought that they were going to have, spend some time together, them and the bush of children.
Yeah. Not wasted.
They'd hang out in their home gym and just really just get closer together, on this trip abroad as a family. That has not happened. Wayne Rooney spent a lot of time at bars when he's not just training for free kicks. He's chatting up girls at prime times, like Black and Miles on the side. So she was seen out at Soul Cycle, going to a Soul Cycle class this weekend. Sans wedding ring.
Yeah.
So make of it what you will.
Yeah, maybe she didn't want to wear the ring because she's going to a class. That's
Perhaps there are other reasons.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, but she made, and I credit Daily Mail because they definitely followed her around for the whole day, and then followed her on social media. Showed that she's really missing. She dropped a TBT on her beach trip with the kids, and she's really missing the beach right now.
Nice.
So yeah, it's while this is going on, Wayne Rooney's training and getting ready. MLS season did kick off, and he was around in that game. He was menacing, but like so that's so who knows? Maybe she'll fly back to England. Maybe she'll stay with the Bushel kids and try to work this out. But I really feel like all it's going to take is for Wayne Rooney to go on one bender in San Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna take long.
No. Yeah. When they play San Jose, because that's based on that bartender that he was chatting up, he likes he definitely
likes that
he's waiting to hit the San Jose. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Going to what is it? Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
More to come.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned.
So is England, brethren.
Yeah. Speaking of debaucherous,
Wash up English.
debaucherous English dudes, Dave Beckham.
Yeah.
You may know him from trying to fleece Miami out of all of their stadium money.
That's true.
But he took a break from that to hang out in LA for the kickoff of the MLS kickoff for the LA Galaxy's home opener.
And they gave him a statue.
Yes, gave him an excellent statue, complete with the Herbalife jersey.
Yeah. Strange. They decided to sort of blur his arms so it looks like he has 3 or 4 hands.
Yeah, I like what they did there.
He's in mid free kick, I suppose, is how you would put that?
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how you would know him. You know, he did score the 20 goals in 181 appearances with them, 480 less than Zlatan. But that's and I definitely liked the air that they decided to go with. It's definitely like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, original undercut Beckham.
Yeah, original
like
undercut
first
Beckham.
Scalp tattoo Beckham.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right before he decided that he wanted to play in Europe again and would just kind of like hang out.
Yeah. Do you know what sucks? This.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, memorialized with a statue. It's much better than Chrissy's. A lot better than Mo Salah's.
Yeah.
Easily.
A lot better than Maradona's.
Oh yeah.
But it's
pretty
still
good.
pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially because like he didn't do that much, bro.
Yeah.
Are they gonna give fucking Roy Keane a statue?
No, fuck no.
That's who. Honestly, if you look at like the lexicon of of LA Galaxy, if there's one overseas,
he changed him.
Yeah, and like he actually is it Roy or Will Keane? Which Keane was it?
No, it's Robbie Keane.
It's Robbie Keane. Yeah, Roy Keane. Yeah,
Roy Keane, man, you guys.
Yeah, sorry, Robbie. Yeah, Robbie Keane. I think that he definitely played for them when they won. Like when
they were good.
He was a major factor in their titles. Whereas like David Beckham was an ancillary guy who would just score ESPN goals every once in a while. Yeah,
well, that was his contribution to the effort, getting the LA Galaxy on ESPN.
I guess you're right. They never had a movie called fucking
Bend It like
Keane.
Robbie Keane. Yeah. Fucking guy.
Roll it like Robbie. I don't know.
Maybe we will.
So yeah, they had Snoop Dogg and Kobe Bryant wish him congratulations on the statue.
Boom.
So yeah, that's the California triumvirate right there. You got David Beckham, Snoop Dogg, Kobe Bryant. Put in between that triangle, you put a couple 25-year-old girls. Who knows what happens? Just saying, man. That's how they like to party.
There you go.
Oh man. All right, so we were just talking about this a little bit off the air. Olivia Moultrie is a 13-year-old homeschooled soccer pro all of a sudden. Apparently she is so talented, Nike decided to endorse her at 13. Probably because they wanted to put her in a commercial that ran during the Academy Awards. So
that does help.
Done and done.
And they're moving like a web-based kind of whole ad campaign focused around her.
Great.
Yeah, so I guess I guess you're getting paid to do like weird freestyle soccer tricks.
Yeah.
I guess Nike does have to pay you, and that does make you a professional because there's no real path for her to play professional football in the United States right now.
And she can't play in college anymore now.
Well, no,
because she had a scholarship to North Carolina, and now that's off the table because she's a professional.
She's professional,
taking money from Nike. But that's the Michelle Wee route, right? Is like she turned pro at like 14, went and did her thing, played pro tournaments.
Yeah.
Still went to fucking Stanford, just never played golf there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And probably paid for that shit, just like they're saying this girl could, based on her salary from Nike.
But the thing is Michelle Wee was able to play an actual like professional tournaments and then get earnings on top. Like she was able to play professionally. Like she can't. Like she's probably not able to move over to Europe and play. And I don't think that women's leagues.
When do they start? Yeah, is it 18 in Europe too?
I'm pretty sure it may be 16. So maybe,
so
but
she's
like,
got a couple
but you
years.
still have to be able to get over there with your visa.
Right.
Unless she wants to go play in like Belgium, but you want to play in like one of the major leagues.
Probably
She's
want to
still,
play in France.
She's probably
Or
still like
England.
5 years away from even be able to like cash in on his talent. And I feel like everybody kind of knows that 13-year-old talent doesn't always equate
Right.
to
that's
18-year-old
true.
talent.
But I mean, she'll still be in a development program here,
yeah,
and doing the Nike camps, whatever you're saying.
yeah.
Against CGI guys.
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely an interesting way to go around it. She has 100,000 Instagram followers, which I don't think that would quantify as like something that Nike. It seems very weird that Nike really wants to
Yeah,
pay, like they want her so much that they're paying her right now at 13. Like
It's just
women.
the youth
It's
factor,
Women's
really.
World Cup this summer. They're going to try and see if they can cash in. It's probably relatively. I mean, all things considered, it's probably a low investment into this.
yeah,
And if it catches in, fuck it. I mean, France is only 6 hours ahead of this, so it's not like playing in Russia where shit was on at the wrong time. Those games will be on at a decent time. If they can get, that's their target audience, anyways. Is fucking teenage girls.
yeah. It's definitely interesting to see. Maybe we'll keep track to see what comes of this, because it's like the women's game is growing, but there's definitely not an avenue for anyone under the age of 18 at this point.
Right.
So
It's just not set up that way.
no. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll see if she turns out to be the next Mia Hamm.
Or not.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. With that being said, the MLS kicked off this weekend, and there's a little bit going on. We had a Zlatan sighting.
I was going to say, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, does it make any noise?
It made a slight noise, I
Yes.
believe.
Especially his statement of trying to break every record possible.
Oh, I saw that shit.
Season.
I just, once the game started, I kind of just
It
stopped paying
reverberated
attention.
around. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's right. It's like right above the NHL and the Alliance of American Football,
Yeah.
but like just a little bit like below the WWE. So
I
it's
can honestly say that on Saturday I watched 3 more hockey games than I've watched MLS games in the last year.
yeah. So it's
So I can honestly say that.
yeah. So I think that it depends on whether you're in an MLS stronghold city. I believe like an Atlanta.
Like Austin.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it did kick off. And speaking of Beckham's unveiling, LA Galaxy ended up getting a win.
Yes. That's
yeah.
good for them.
Yeah, Zlatan got a win. I think they played a 16-year-old too. LA Galaxy did. I think
Yeah,
Ephraim. I don't know.
Efrain Alvarez.
Only
Yeah.
part of that game I saw was the interview with the new coach at halftime, and it seems like he struggles with the English language at the moment.
Because he is Argentinian. It's pretty.
Well, that's good. I mean, shit. Get an interpreter when you're really mad. That's what Sarri does.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or you just go straight.
Where did they get dude from though? He's out of Argentina. Was he coaching down
He
there?
was coaching Boca Juniors.
Oh no shit.
It's Scalotto, the legend who played with Columbus back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the coach now of the Galaxy.
Oh, I didn't even recognize him. Well, good. I was just wondering who they got to coach the squad.
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right. So that happened, and then apparently Toronto found some competition that was on their level.
Exactly. They got
They
their
got done getting slapped up by a Panamanian team.
yeah. They got their shit together, and Michael Bradley decided to show up for a little bit.
They play
and-
Colorado. Is Timmy Howard playing still, or is he done now?
No, this is his last season.
Yeah,
oh,
Tim-
this is his last season.
no, they were playing. I think they played the Portland Timbers. Timmy Howard did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arguably, and I think there was a record, the coldest game. It was almost negative 20 below.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing playing right now anyway?
And, yeah, you don't see it in this, but then later on you'll notice. Yeah. Bunch of snow.
Oh, is that the Costa Rica game, or is
Yeah,
that
it looks like it was
Same
the-
stadium, is it? Oh, no, they were playing at Mile High for that game. Same city, though.
Same state.
I don't know. That shit's kind of fun.
And that's the American game right there, playing in the snow.
They got to set this up different anyways. Us playing all the way through the summer is dumb. They should do the 2 halves like they do in Mexico, right? Where don't they take like a timeout for a month in
Yeah,
December?
they technically play like 2 seasons, but
yeah,
like a big
and then the
break,
champions of the 2 seasons play each other
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
something like that.
All right, well, more to come on that.
That will never listen. The owners are getting paid regardless. They have no incentive to change any of this. So
Certainly
grassroots, man. We're gonna have to.
Yeah,
and then on top of the fact that they just got rewarded with their highest transfer ever, they're like, see, system works.
shit's
yeah,
working.
Yeah, that
10 more years.
That promotion relegation stuff. Yeah, no.
Thanks, Carlos Cardero. 10 more years.
We'll see.
So yeah, that went down, and while that was going on, Brad Guzan was definitely
Being Brad Guzan?
yes, definitely being Brad Guzan. He shit all down his leg against DC United with this. Oh yeah, look at that bump sauce right there.
I was going to ask, 10 times that exact ball gets shot at you, how many of them do you save?
Me?
Yeah, you
7.
personally. I think I got 7 too.
You let me warm up too? 7.
Yeah, how far into the game was this? 20 minutes? Yeah, you get 20 minutes at game time.
I'm stopping 7 of those.
Yeah,
No, this was.
I think I get 7 too.
No, this was.
Oh, it was in the second half.
Second half.
Oh, yeah, wow. All right, yeah, I get 6 or 7. I bet Mario gets all of them.
I've seen wicked shots at me like that before. But yeah, no, it's weird. Trust me.
All-time trash.
It was real,
Brad Guzan,
real
all-time
bump sauce
trash.
goal. And this is was it Luciano? Oh
Yeah.
man, look
The
at
guy that PSG apparently was trying to sign.
Like, that had some movement on it, but he saw it the whole way. It only skipped
he
once.
wasn't blocked.
He just got shook. He was going the wrong way.
He's going the wrong way the whole time, just looking like a absolute bump. So that's bump sauce, bro. So that's Brad. This is Brad Guzan we know and love from Aston Villa days.
And then Rooney missed
Showing up for
relegation
Atlanta.
days.
Yeah, Rooney definitely skied that one over in Atlanta, and Frank de Boer, the worst manager ever in the Premier League, has started off his MLS career the same way he started at Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
With
At least they scored.
with an L. So we'll see. We'll follow up on that. See what happens. See if
He ever gets a win.
exactly. See if he makes it through this season, or if he's back on TV with Jose on BN Sports Asia.
Oh, no. I hear Jose's music.
That's going to be a weird room.
Hey, I think they get it. No, and they've got them all. They bring them in from satellite, so they don't want any real rumbles. I don't know if they're insured like that. They got to give all that set back. Like, they just rent that shit.
First of all, stop it. We saw Jose on that ice. We've seen him in goal. He does not want the hands
not
with anyone.
scrapping.
He does not want the hands with anyone. He does not want to be
Trying
exposed
to jump over
like
that low ass rope.
He'll
when
just
he's coming out of that
knock
event.
you down with words.
There's enough people that want to see video of him getting his ass beat that like that'll be on the internet no one will scrub it.
Yeah,
It'll be
That's
internet-
not
internet
getting
gold.
scrubbed by the
The
FA.
FA will upvote that shit. So yeah, this is some good MLS news. Nick Raimondo has decided to hang them up. He's probably known as one of the greatest goalies of all time in the MLS. This is
How fucking long did this guy play?
straight up.
Ages.
This is straight up for Mario. I only added this in here.
I mean, as much as he was always like the U.S.'s number 3 goalie, like every
He
single time.
did play a lot of third string goalie for the U.S.
We're looking at his top 10 saves right now.
A lot of saves against teams that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, he saved this nice save against the New York City Metro Stars.
Definitely did not have to catch that. Just did it.
I've
Yeah.
never done that before. That's how you know.
San Jose Earthquakes, boom, nice save, 2013. They just showed a clip of him from 2001, backed that up with a 2013 clip. Boom, Nick Raimondo. Boom.
I've always thought he was all right.
Pretty
He was always all right. He's a good third string goalie, man.
good. Yeah, he's got pretty good pretty
Boom,
good
get that outta
reflexes, good hand strength, but just not really the size that you really want for someone in between the sticks, especially not America, who likes their goalies bald and tall.
Yeah, so the Ramondo's basically
Yeah,
me.
he is neither.
So I'm basically Ramondo.
Yeah, that's exactly what it.
But I still do it anyway.
Look at that! Boom! Excellent save right there. So yeah, he's does he have the most caps in MLS history?
I believe so.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been in there since they were able to like give you a full sprint. It seems like when their PKs were just like yeah.
He remembers those days.
Yeah, exactly.
Tough.
You know, he covers some ground for being a little guy though. But it's not. But we also got to remember this is MLS, and they're probably kicking it right at him to begin with.
Yeah, absolutely. All these are reaction saves. There's no place footwork. There's no sort of structure.
I bet you there's like 40. I bet you there's like 45-minute videos of just Giovinco just lighting him up for goals. He put a package together like all of like the European guys. Jermaine Defoe
Just working him, yeah.
Jermaine Defoe lighting you up. Roy Keane, Robbie Keane, all the Keens lighting
Everybody
you up.
lighting you up. Since you played so long, even a Dave Beckham goal lighting you up.
Ashley Cole lighting you up. But yeah, he's see towards the end of the career he starts to go with the bald. He starts to, but he's like you can't get taller though.
No.
You can't get
never get stretched.
No, you can't you don't just make they don't make Brad Friedels in labs.
No.
You know,
No.
you gotta
Thank
ask
God.
You gotta ask God for Brad Friedel in between the sticks, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, farewell Nick Raimondo. This is probably the last you'll ever feature on the set piece.
God, I hope so.
Much better chance of Hope Solo showing up than Nick Raimondo.
Unless he starts hanging out with bears.
Yeah.
Or he coaches.
Grizzly man.
He joins the Friedel show. Joins the Friedel show. He coaches too. You never know.
All right.
All right. Speaking of things that are probably not going to happen, Carlos Cordero is trying to set up some kind of a continental tournament for
an intercontinental tournament.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I really hope there was an intercontinental championship and an intercontinental championship belt.
Yeah, that's
if there's one thing that America could do, it would be introducing
championship belts
into soccer.
Yeah.
That's
just
what we
hoisting
need.
it up high.
Might as well just get
like a winner.
Yeah,
Yes.
might as well be American about this whole situation
Yes.
and just make it championship belts.
Intercontinental championships.
And then what would happen, and I think I did see this in the write-up for this, because Carlos Cordero is trying to in 2020 trying to have a summer tournament kind of to run the same time the Euros run.
They're trying to do it, the B-side to the Euros, and it was going to be it's kind of like Copa America Centenario. It was going to be 6 or 8 teams from CONCACAF and all the teams from CONMEBOL.
Yeah.
And they were like, we got money.
Yeah, we'll pay you to be
That
here.
was cool a couple years ago. Like, y'all want to come up here again?
Yeah, well, let's run that back. Back.
Call me back, man. We got money. Like, it's all good. Call me back.
Exactly.
Just call me back, guys.
And
Call me
if
back.
there's, I believe instead of shootouts, they were going to have the belt lowered down from
tables, ladders,
from
and
a
chairs.
ladder. Yes,
tables, ladders, and chairs.
Exactly.
It's
5 minutes.
exactly after regular time is over. That's exactly how you go about deciding who goes to the next round.
Exactly, but you have to kick the soccer ball at the suspended.
Naturally, there has to be some soccer.
Exactly. So that did not go over well with CONMEBOL.
Yeah, about 8 seconds later, they called Cordero back, and they were like, "No,
you're nuts.
No, we're straight."
You know that we've been running this tournament called the Copa America.
So we had that a couple years ago. Yeah, the other one.
No, you know, not that one-off.
That was the Centenario, because we've been doing this for 100 years.
Yeah. So thanks for that check.
Yeah.
But we're straight on this.
Yeah, we got this. First of all, it's not sanctioned by FIFA, so this is a straight cash grab.
Right.
And
we already did that.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Yeah, we're cool on that, bro.
Yeah. Immediately cut to just calling the African consul, and there's just a dial tone.
Yes. So that's what's going to happen.
Qatar.
And I think that's what's going to happen, because Cordero wants them to get a tune-up match, getting ready for qualifying.
Right.
And
they really don't need it. Like, why are you playing good teams? Play other shitty teams.
I think that's the thing.
We'll play in the parking lot.
I think they need to play.
Last time.
They need to play, and I think they also need to get a little bit of good graces let Greg get some like matches under his belt before he's going through the rigors of qualifying.
This sucks.
No, it does suck.
They're gonna suck.
Yeah, they're probably gonna suck, which is why they need that.
Really bad.
That's why they need this tournament, man.
No, they don't.
They need this tournament
so you can watch some left back that plays for the fucking Columbus Crew get worked by Douglas Costa again. Like, no, they don't need this tournament.
Yeah, well, I would like that. I would love to see that.
I would watch that shit too, obviously. But like, does U.S. men's national team need that? No.
And I think that's the thing is you're not even gonna get like any other good you're not gonna get any of the good African squads to come either, because you're not gonna get Senegal to show up with like their full. You're not gonna get Sadio Mane there in America playing for basically playing these friendlies. It's not gonna work that way. So.
Can't really call it friendlies either. The fans aren't going to be there for you either.
Right. Exactly. So it's a
bum ass idea.
It's a bum ass idea, but like
trying to go up against the Euros. Get the fuck out of here.
Cordero's going to throw enough money at somebody that they might.
We got cash.
Yeah, exactly.
We're sitting on cash.
It might just be Canada. It might just be us in Canada playing a fucking round robin all over the.
We'll play about best of 7, bro.
Yeah.
Against somebody from Oceania. Go New Zealand.
We're playing Canada in best of 7.
Like
Oceania does love they do love unsanctioned tournaments. Yes.
Playing Fiji and Canada.
Bring the Aussies over here.
You could probably slap 10 teams together between Oceania and northern,
Yeah, get it
like
on,
southeast, the Middle East and Southeast Asia.
Get it on the Ocho.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I get you. You can get a Thai team to come over here.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And what else?
Fuck out of here with this.
Hey, that makes sense. Listen, look at where we live now. Anything is possible.
Bro.
And I guarantee you, if they set this up and rigged it for us to win, they would have a ticker tape parade in like every city for like 6 weeks straight.
Which is exactly what they're doing. That's how they started planning this tournament, from the parade back.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the fucking Globetrotters coming to town. Playing the U17 squads. Like, no, come on, stop it, guys. Goddamn, stop it. So yeah, we'll see how that shakes out. There's definitely going to be a match go. That's happening.
Yeah,
for sure.
no, they're going to do their.
There's going to be a
tournament.
tourney.
Yeah,
so
they're doing it.
So yeah, let's. So that's a look back at last week. So let's take a look forward and look at Champions League really quickly. So we got that.
You know, that song is the exact opposite of the tournament we were just talking about.
Yeah,
I know.
It's the exact polar opposite.
A lot more pageantry in that.
Yeah, I feel
Talent.
I feel like the
Rich
music.
history.
I feel like it's gonna be John Cougar Mellencamp singing.
Yeah, there's
something.
no nacho cheese.
Yeah, or like I don't.
No,
I can't even imagine.
F-16s flying over.
American.
It's gonna be something like that, or it could just be like some it could just be jets flying over.
What's the
with
Top
guns
Gun
going
song?
off.
Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins, yeah. Danger Zone.
And fucking laser beams.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds about right. So,
Sorry, I'm getting pumped up.
yeah, exactly. You should be.
I know.
You kind of want this tournament just
Deep
for
down
that.
inside,
Can I
kinda
just
want
sleep till the summer of 2020? So
it. Yeah, so we can just watch this.
exactly.
Maybe, buddy.
Oh,
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Anyway,
Hopefully.
real soccer.
Yeah, this is this is the second leg of the first bunch of matches of the Champions League. This Tuesday and Wednesday they're being played, and we this is all kind of playing out kind of how we would expect it. Kind of this is
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Dortmund's going to have Tottenham at home. That's probably the game we get on TV.
yeah, that's what I would think. You would think
3-0
that
Tottenham right now.
yeah, even though Real Madrid and Ajax was a spicy tie, but I don't know which one we'll get on TV.
Bro, Tottenham is being on TV.
Yeah, I forgot the Bros. The Bros always win.
And if the Bros score, that's done.
English speakers first, and Dutch people it's.
If the Bros score, that tie's done.
Oh, absolutely.
If they score away, that tie's done.
Absolutely, and I think that's when they score and then you switch over to
Maybe.
if Turner Sports knows what they're doing, they just switch over to the next game.
So this is 2-1 Real Madrid aggregate, but that's 2 away goals against Ajax. So that's tough. I know Real Madrid is trash, but
No, that ain't happening.
yeah,
bro.
Ajax is not scoring 2 goals.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
first
Ajax
half.
is going home.
Yeah.
Ajax is going home, but they're going home with a
It's a nice little run.
nice little run. They're in the midst of getting raided this summer.
Yeah, absolutely,
So-
and that'll happen about every 5 years.
Yep, this is the time for them to get rated again. It's so they're going to lose some key pieces, and we'll see them retool. Good thing they play in a weak ass league.
Yeah,
and they'll just do the Juve.
They'll do their thing. Yeah,
They'll have the Dutch, the Dutch, the best Dutch squad that they can put together.
and just hold it down, and
Exactly, they'll be back. They'll probably win the Europa League in 2 years.
Right,
we'll see them back in the Champions
cash
League.
these checks for some of these guys that are getting rid of. Yeah, it's all
Exactly.
good run.
And the cycle continues.
Yeah.
The Wednesday matches are more the same. We kind of called. I think Porto Roma was the only one that we called perfectly. I think out of all of these pick'ems,
games, out of all 8 games.
And so this is what we're seeing. Roma's visiting them with the aggregate on their side.
Anything could happen, bro.
Absolutely, because
Roma, like anybody could.
They're only really good at home.
Yeah.
So
that said, I still think Roma goes through.
They get through.
That just seems like a Roma thing to do.
They get through. I absolutely think so. I think that they're ready to spoil somebody's tournament.
Yeah,
I think that's what they do. So I'm kind of like, I'm hoping that they do get in, because I feel like they're going to be a bad matchup for somebody in this next little bunch of matches. And we covered PSG, Man United. That's probably going to go down very poorly for Man United.
And I did go back to the game for tomorrow. Madrid's game's on TV.
Is it? Good.
Oh, there we go.
That's good. Good news.
So yeah, definitely check.
Although I've paid $9 so that I can watch both.
Take a look at Ajax and just look at what players your favorite team you want to pick up next. Because
I already have.
Yeah.
There's a few. One's already been taken.
Yeah, there's a few.
One's already been taken. But
yeah, Frankie's gone, but Delight is still on the board.
Chucky Lozano doesn't play for them, right? He plays for
PSV.
Ziyech,
okay, we'll take
you
him.
still got Ziyech there.
Yeah, Ziyech is nice, though, too, attacking midfielder. Got a couple other good pieces. David Neres.
I'll go home and watch some film.
Yeah. Ajax has got they got a nice little squad. They play nice too. They're the way that they play kind of translates back into the major leagues. They kind of
definitely. And they put guys out.
Yeah,
they know
Sanchez.
they're like Benfica and Porto. Like they put guys out. They understand their place in the whole football ecosystem.
Yeah, that's a Dutch football factory. 100%.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's what we got this week. We'll cover the I guess the spicy back end next week because
it will be spicy.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be spicy. And so let's whip around Europe real quick.
Yeah, speaking of spice.
Yeah, let's stop off in France.
Yes. I watched this game on BN Sports, the Ocho.
Oh yeah, the Balotelli, and this is like appointment television when Mario Balotelli is in the building and he's back with his
We
back
talked
with
about
the
this
squad.
on Friday. We fucking love this guy.
This was
And
amazing.
this is why, bro.
This was just amazing.
He's obviously who are they playing against?
Saint Etienne, who's ahead of him at this time.
They're playing Saint Etienne.
So they're playing. So Saint Etienne, I think, going in the game was 4th, and Marseille was 6th.
Yeah,
and it's top 2 get into Champions League automatically. I think the 3rd team is in the playoffs. So and 4th is Europa League. So it was like same kind of thing.
Yeah,
top 4
it's
battle.
it's pretty tight right now.
Got him at home. They're sitting. I mean, I didn't realize this either. They sit Payet now. He doesn't start.
Yeah, he's not playing right now.
But Ballo's playing.
Ballo is playing.
He's putting
and
in work.
He's feeling so confident.
4
in fact,
goals in 6 games, I think.
Yep, feeling so confident.
He's
In
doing
fact,
well.
that he definitely let some guy,
Stash
one of
the
the
phone.
one of the photographers,
Yes.
hold onto his cell phone. And when he scored his half bicycle, it was
I was saying it's like a pseudo bicycle. He was
like a lazy man's bicycle.
He didn't jump. He didn't have to twist his body. He just sort of like stood there, held the guy, and threw his leg in the air.
Yeah, it was like a post move.
It was.
That's exactly
it was
what
like
it was
a post move. Yeah.
It was fresh off a
Had
corner.
a dude on his back.
Yeah, definitely just kind of like drop stepped and just kicked.
But that's
just
how
overhead
talented this
kicked it
dude
in.
is. He's like, let me just throw my shin up at my shoulder, score this goal real quick. Oh yeah, where's that guy at?
Oh, I just happened to score in front of the camera guy that's got my phone.
Boom.
Let me do this.
Then he definitely
Instagram
Goes over, gets onto Instagram, takes a video with everybody.
cues up Instagram Live right
Posts
there.
it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Much basically taking the Francesco Totti to like
To new heights.
insane levels.
And check this out. He's just proving his own theory. He scores goals. He can do whatever the fuck he
Yes,
wants.
he can.
Absolutely.
Nobody said shit.
No one said a
No.
goddamn thing.
They
about
don't
Mario
care.
Balotelli.
You score goals from Marseille, you do whatever you want.
Now, if this was in England,
Right. He's not playing the right
3
way.
games.
Look at his haircut.
No.
Yeah, you're right. He probably gets suspended.
And
And
this
don't
is-
give a fucking
And this is why
like nobody run on the field. Did anybody get kicked in the face with a heel? No. Sweet.
And this is why League On is the best place for Mario Balotelli.
Yes.
I know that he's gonna have really
He'll
good.
fuck this up.
He's gonna have a good run with them, score a lot of goals, and then he's gonna want to go somewhere. Want to either go back. He's gonna want to go back to Italy, and he needs to just leave that the fuck alone.
Yeah. That ain't for you, man.
Play out your career here because you're gonna get called up to the Italian squad anyway. If you
Right.
like,
Your boys coaching them too.
you light up League On, they're gonna call you back up. No
Right, you're
matter
playing
what.
at Marseille. You're fucking next door.
Exactly.
That's a proper team too. So as long as McCord's got his bank account right, they've got some money.
They got dudes they can move around.
They should be finishing second, third behind PSG and getting those Champions League checks so he can play in his games that he wants
exactly.
and stay focused up enough. It works for him. He'll fuck it up, but it works for him.
Yeah, I give it 18 months.
Absolutely, and then
18 months.
he'll be back in
Reasonable.
purgatory.
Basically, if he, I think because
playing for Chelsea.
because he came in January, he hasn't had that full season yet, so he has to at least play hard up until next January.
Right, and then
That's when you kind of
lose
gets the
focus.
slide,
Yeah.
and then you get that summer break into that following season.
Yeah.
I think he's in his 30s at that point.
Well, no, then he's playing in a Euro, so maybe I bet you this is his focus now. This is where they're going to get best Balotelli because right now I think he focuses up to try and
wants
make
to get
that
to the
squad.
Euro, he wants to make the Euro squad.
He wants to make that
does.
Euro squad. Then he probably gets a payday. By then, you're right. I think he is 30, so he's old enough to play striker for Chelsea. And then maybe he gets one more payday, and kaboom.
Yes,
By
absolutely.
then, Jose is coaching the team for the 3rd or the 4th time.
Oh man, here we go. Pat with the
going in
long
on this.
Hey,
with the long
coached Ballo before.
foreshadowing with
He
the
coached Ballo before. They
the
won
soothsayer over here.
They won a Champions League.
We'll be on the lookout for that one.
Yeah. Everybody check back in about 25 months.
Yeah.
Speaking
still be
of Speaking of other dudes that like to live on the wild side, Neymar has hit out at people who are mad about him partying.
Yeah, Ney
out of nowhere.
Ney is partying. People are worried, but Ney's not.
No, he said, "Hey, guess what?
My life is my life."
Yeah, I didn't hurt my foot more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like to party. If I want to go out, I'm going to go out. If I got a game the next day, I know what I got to do. Not go out.
Boom. Right
I got to
there.
stay up all night and play video games in my house.
Exactly. Because guess what? No one knows.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that you're logged in.
Yeah.
Under your gamer tag.
Yeah.
Nay, pay.
Yeah, posting videos of you murking people on Spanish Fortnite.
No, but this is apparently people are like we're bashing about the red birthday party that he had.
Just jealous, Ney.
Because you would think
Just jealous that you had a sweet idea.
You would think that somebody that was injured would not want to be out there partying,
not want to have fun,
and kind of just be worrying on his rehab. But you know what? He already put the deposit down on the room. He already had the Ballet Funk guys coming on the plane.
Danny Alves already bought that coat.
Yeah, fucking Douglas Costa was
returning it.
Douglas Costa got the rental car and was driving up, bro. Like you can't. David Luiz
so he
showed
could park
up.
his car.
Thiago Silva's gonna be there awkward again.
Yeah, like you can't.
Yeah,
Edinson Cavani was not there because he's still kind of. You guys are still kind of weird, but like you know. The party had to go on. It's a given.
They already ordered the gold steak.
Oh, I totally forgot about that gold steak that was on the way.
Steak, yeah.
So yeah, obviously this is what Neymar is going to do, and
that even he was like, "I'm Neymar. That's what I do."
Yeah, that's exactly what
I'm
he said.
27. I'm Ney.
Did you not see me in Triple X?
Yeah, you guys.
I killed a dude with a soccer ball. Do you think
me.
I need to practice that hard on this shit?
It's me, Ney. This is what I do.
Yeah, I think the only thing that was interesting in this is when they asked about Real Madrid, he was like, "Stop."
Yeah,
let's not.
Yeah, anything can happen, man.
Not at this
you
moment.
know where I'm happy right now? Paris, because that's where I'm at right
cool.
now.
Yeah,
they're great.
Real Madrid doesn't happen to know what my release clause is, and they do happen to have that money on hand. But let's not worry about that. Let's not
and then he
concern
did
ourselves
this
with that.
immediately.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Hey.
So yeah, I think
but
that
seriously,
was.
call me. My foot doesn't feel that bad.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine, guys. This is not a debilitating thing that's going to affect me throughout the rest of my career.
I don't have people working in a factory somewhere trying to make me a new bionic foot.
Yes, a brand new foot.
It's fine, man. Seriously, call me, guys.
Yeah, I absolutely did not drop a sub to let people know that I need a brand new foot to be made.
Yeah.
Stat.
Looking at you.
In 7 weeks.
Yeah.
And that happens to also be the exact how long it takes to have a bionic foot made is 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Very
and
interesting.
then if that also happened to be branded with the Jordan brand,
yes,
that would also be amazing.
That would be great. The Jumpman.
They'll embroider it in there.
Exactly. And
Whoa, or laser cut it.
Neymar took a break from partying to hang out with another partying icon, Azteca de Brazil himself, Fat Ronaldo.
He and Fat Ronaldo had lunch. Fat Ronaldo ate both lunches.
Yes, that's exactly what he did. And Fat Ronaldo let him know that, hey, if you want to get back to Spain, Real Valladolid will have you anytime.
And he was like, I don't know what that means. And they both laughed. And
What's
then Ronaldo
what's
ordered,
a Valladolid?
And then Fat Ronaldo ordered another lunch.
You know, I feel like the only way that he could get Neymar on the Fat Ronaldo squad is to have the whole kit.
Chloroform.
Maybe have the whole kit just be a picture of Neymar, and then on the back be a picture of Neymar's father. I feel like that's the only.
The kit sponsor just a picture of Ney going.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's a picture with the crutches from the red party.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be on his shorts.
No, so that's that. It's definitely that's. Don't let him say that he had a thyroid problem. Fat Ronaldo liked to party.
Yeah, bro.
And it's definitely.
Who do you think taught Ronaldinho how to party?
Exactly. And Ronaldinho taught another man by the name of Adriano how to party.
That's right.
Adriano took those skills all the way back to Brazil.
Yeah.
Guess who he taught it to? Neymar Sr.
That's right.
And guess who the white sweatpants god brought that on to? He brought it on to
his son, who used to be a wooden puppet that he created in the garage.
Boom, absolutely.
So look out Vinicius Jr.
Boom.
The next one.
Yeah, damn
Yo,
right.
if you see Vinicius Jr. hanging out, he might be there.
Yeah,
he could.
He's standing behind Fat Ronaldo. You just can't tell because
Exactly.
you can't see any. You can't even see the sun.
Oh man, Vinicius, be careful, beware,
Yeah, bro. If you see him this summer with some fucking hair extension dreads,
Yeah,
it's over.
You know what I heard?
Sponsored by Red Bull all summer.
Something else I heard about Neymar, he has a guy that does his haircuts, but he also has a guy that does his eyebrow haircuts.
Different
two
guy?
separate
Yeah,
barbers.
two different- yeah.
Two separate
Same time
barbers.
for each.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yo, Vinicius is making that team for Copa America too. They're gonna be hanging out all summer.
Oh my God. Just like playing footy with each other,
The
just
boys are back in town.
practicing flare tricks with each other. Oh God, that's
Yes,
going to be
bro.
awful.
Ruin him.
God,
Yeah.
future Brazil.
Yeah, the future for Brazil looks it's going to be
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
it's going to be like those years where they weren't winning anything, but they were very flashy.
Yeah.
They're super
yeah,
dope.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Did we lose? I forget. Who cares?
yeah.
I looked good.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't going scored on by nutmegs. Like,
yeah.
it wasn't a point
Yeah,
for every
yeah.
nutmeg we had.
Yeah. You see the highlights? Yeah, you guys lost 4-1. Yeah, but it was awesome. Though. You see my goal?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know that, like, it's going to be going down when you have Casemiro playing center back. You're just
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
all right.
Because somebody had to play center
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right.
and Alisson is like not in goal anywhere. He's like up on the right wing.
Scored again. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's something to look
There
forward
is
to.
no coach. They just like 11 guys just go out there.
Exactly. Oh man.
Love it.
So Lyon's president, who we've covered a few times in the show,
Yeah,
Jean-Michel
He's-
Aulas.
I'll go with it. He's trying to make Leon great again, man.
He's trying to do the best he can, and the thing is he's kind of had it with Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay has basically said that he's ready to go.
He can't understand those fucking raps either.
No, he's been cutting rap albums.
Yeah.
More than he's been practicing.
He's like, look, Memphis, you're wearing too many cowboy hats to practice.
Absolutely.
You're making all these rap songs and videos. I don't know what you're saying. I don't even know if you know what you're saying. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up till the end of the year, man.
No one needs to
Be
see
in the
your
field,
orange
don't be in the
Lambo in that
studio.
music video.
Yeah, just shut up till the end of the year.
Less
man.
studio time.
Pull those fucking socks up. Just shut up till the end of the year, man.
Absolutely. And that's stemming off of Memphis Depay's interview where basically he was just saying that Lyon's a nice club, but it's not big enough for me.
Right.
He wants to go to the clubs that he was like the stratosphere that he was kicked out of.
Right.
He wants to head back there.
Right. That's where he's trying to go.
And Lyon's president said, "Hey, bro, you're not Alex Morgan.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
you're
you are?
replaceable.
Yeah.
But how about you just keep your mouth shut
Yeah.
to the end of the year and show up, win some matches, so I can sell you on at least make some money on the sale."
Yeah. And you know what Memphis Depay said? He said, "Hold up, what'd you say?" And took his earbuds out. That's
All right.
it.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's pretty accurate of what happened. So I think that's we can move on from that.
Yeah. Yeah, boom.
That was pretty succinct. So yeah, that's what's going on.
Speaking of succinct, what's going on in Germany?
Oh yeah, Germany, it's over, guys.
Yeah, Bayern caught him.
Yeah.
It's done. They're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dortmund lost to Augsburg this weekend, 2-1, and
Bum ass game.
yes, and Bayern decided to beat up on. Were they third place or fourth at the time? Mönchengladbach. They ended up
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
beating-
in the top four.
They were in the
Slapped them
top
up.
four, slapped them up 5-1, and now
Boom. It's done.
they're even on points.
I
with,
can't believe they blew
Borussia
this
Dortmund.
lead.
Yeah, it's a pants shitter.
Yeah, this isn't going to be good.
And this
Because
is-
Tottenham might slap them up again.
This is fresh. Yeah, this is fresh coming off of the first leg defeat to Tottenham, where they get slapped up, and
now they get caught.
they get caught in the domestic league. If
Not
you,
a good look, bro.
I think the good thing is this is Lucien Favre's first year, so this is not a collapse that like
Yeah,
you
they're not
can't recover
calling,
from.
They're not calling David Wagner yet.
No, they're
No.
like this is something you can definitely recover from. They've been successful enough this year that they can probably spend a little bit more money than they spent last year. So hopefully they can just retool. But I like Bayern Munich is catching up to them, and they don't even like their manager.
Yeah.
That's how stacked this
They're not
team
even
is at
playing
this
good,
point.
yeah.
No, they hate the guy that they're playing for.
Yeah, and they're still going to win the title.
Yeah, so that's what's going on in Germany. That was more time than I wanted to fucking spend on them, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what's
What
going
else?
on in
Italy.
Germany. Italy, Juve did not play well, but they ended up getting that win, just like they're supposed to do when you have 95% of the Italian talent.
Yes.
They ended up beating Napoli, who was second place.
Yeah, that was not good. That was a soft-ass call to throw that goalie out about 20 minutes in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
He came out and tripped Chrissy. Chrissy went down. It was a nice dive, but caught him. I mean, it's
Listen.
an awkward angle for the ref, but I don't know how VAR missed it. But anyways, after that, then Pjanic scores off the free kick after they throw the goalie out.
Yep.
And then it was on. It was 2-0, and then Juventus just choked them out after that.
Exactly.
Playing in that fucking dungeon-ass stadium in Napoli.
Exactly what Juve's supposed to do. They dodged those rats in the locker
Yup.
room, came out, got their 2 goals, and then
got the dub.
Yep, did like a UFC heavyweight, just laid on top of the dude for 65 minutes. So yeah, that happens. Allegri's still not happy. They're 16 points up. Not happy. Ain't enough. And I think that's because they were fresh off of getting that ass whooping. So they obviously got Serie A locked up. It's another Scudetto for them.
Yep.
That was basically all that was going on with them. But off the pitch, Cristiano Ronaldo is getting in on a really, really hot trend in the world of soccer.
Yeah.
And that is the hair transplant business.
Yeah, bro.
Setting up for the future.
Yeah, he just opened up his first hair transplant center in Madrid with his girlfriend Georgina Rodriguez to run the shop on a day-to-day.
Yeah, I wanted to say that this is pretty weird, but this is actually exactly on point for him.
Yes, exactly.
This is sufficiently weird for him. It makes a lot of sense. I don't know why he's dressed up like a Bond villain in this picture.
What do you mean you don't know why he's dressed up?
Because he's a Bond villain.
Yeah, he's a Bond villain.
Okay, so he's dressed in a
It's 2 on point.
I do enjoy that the facility in Madrid is going to be 6 stories.
Yes.
And they're going to be able to do 18 hair transplants a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of hair transplants, bro.
It's a shit ton of hair transplants.
4K for a hair
that's a lot.
transplant.
Yeah, that's a lot of fake hair, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of Andros Townsend's walking.
I was going to say he's going to get the punch card, bro.
Yeah, and he said, hey, before these guys were going all the way out to Turkey, staying out there, guess what? Turkey's not a great place to vacation anymore.
Getting some kind of shady hair transplant done.
You know what's
now
good?
You can get a shady hair transplant right here
in Madrid.
Yeah.
Boom.
I thought that was what's his name?
David Silva.
No, I thought it was Zabaleta.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Damn, he's up. Boom.
Yeah.
No,
so
not
that's,
yet.
so yeah, if you see a rash of freshly coiffed dudes in La Liga,
look at the look on that
next
dude's
year.
face. They're definitely doing experiments on him.
Yeah, he's just like
his mind.
Yeah, like
frazzled
they're not putting hair there. They're going to cut into his skull to study his brain, see what the good stem cells are.
Oh man, and look at that, just
and freeze him for Chrissy later when he needs him.
Oh man, it just reminds me.
His kid.
It reminds me
Human
of. It just makes me miss David Silva for the last 9 months, man.
It's so awkward with hair.
And then that's the thing is like you can. And then if you look at this picture that Demir has, this lets you know exactly what to look for if your favorite player has got a shadow cut down real low with a 0, and you see a little bit of red dots around where his receding hairline is.
Getting ready.
Boom. That man might have a high top fade. He might look like Diego Simeone in 6 months.
Yeah, give him 18 months. Boom.
Boom. Simeone.
Faded.
Boom. So yeah, it's a good move by Chrissy. Chrissy's like, hey, I've got perfect hair because I use stem cell shampoo.
Right.
I use Russian peptide shampoo.
Yeah, you can use Russian peptide shampoo. No problem.
Exactly.
It makes total sense. Even in his quote, he was like, I love fitness and weird science shit.
Yes, that was telling.
That's one of the quotes.
Go back to that because that was we've been one of the Chrissy truthers for a long time.
Yeah.
That he's genetically developing.
He's starting.
Passionate
he's
about health technology and research.
Health technology and research. He's cooking up kids in a lab in his basement. He already lives in fucking Tony Stark's house.
Yes, he does.
He's probably got the little crystal thing. Like they he's got somebody. Just that dude that they're going to cut his brain open.
He steps into a skin suit every day, so the neck down is just all cybernetics.
Yeah,
that's hiding that Tony that fucking Stark chest.
Yeah,
exactly. Steps right into that biosuit. I think that's exactly that's what we're on now.
Just a slightly different shade of orange every day.
See, it's just like a villain too, to kind of give you a little bit of clues, a little bit of like Easter eggs.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of science, technology, fitness, and research.
More to come.
Exactly. Yeah, I just had 3 kids in 1 year.
Yeah, I do have great hair.
And yeah, they do kind of look like they're 4 years old already. Well, nothing to see here.
Yeah. Hey, how could that happen?
I didn't do anything to them.
Research.
Exactly. So we'll be on we'll be on the lookout for that. We'll send Mario on location for an expose to see what's really going on in this hair transplant studio.
I'll go to Madrid and head to Turin.
You don't need 6 stories to do hair transplants.
Nope.
So
what else are you cooking up
in that sub basement?
What else are you cooking up in there?
What's on that 5th floor?
Yeah.
If Chrissy has a baby in the next year or so and it looks like a bald, like a hairless bear,
it's on.
Yeah. If I see some glowing lights behind a closed door, I'll know something's going on.
Already on.
Yep, exactly. So that good business sense by Tandig Bastard. Now moving on to a place where you can get a good hair transplant and you can also watch some good soccer. Madrid, the Clasico went down
twice.
Yeah, twice in a week. It was it was exactly what Barcelona needed, obviously, because they
slapped up Madrid twice.
Absolutely. And the first one was in the Copa.
Yeah.
And
finished that off, right? They'd already slapped up Madrid.
Yep. Wrapped that one up, ended up winning 3-0.
Isn't that 3 ass whoopings in what? 14 days, 17 days?
Yeah, something like that.
That's not a good look, bro.
No, that's not looking. You don't really feel good. That's
Barcelona's not even that good.
No, they're not. They're not
They're
great.
not playing that
they're not their
great.
strongest this year. Was that a no look or no?
No, I don't think it wasn't a Firmino type goal.
But this is the kind of thing that gets you, that wants you to fire, like, cause you to fire a manager
and then get all
and
new
panic
players.
buy.
Yeah.
Panic buy. Yeah, I think
the price on Eden Hazard just went up.
I think the only bright spot is Vinicius, though. He's
Absolutely.
like, he's legit for him to be as young as he is.
Yeah.
And they already got another. They already got another
Good kid coming through. Yeah.
Yeah, Rodrigo's coming back this summer. He's coming there this summer too. It's a pretty good investment that they're doing. They picked up Brahim Diaz from Manchester City, so they've kind of like they've kind of done what a lot of bigger squads need to do. Is they've kind of like started to backfill
Set the table
with
for
like
the next
young
squad.
for that that next wave. And but yeah, right now they need guys now, and Barcelona's like exposing them to that.
Yeah.
So that was a 3-0 win in the Copa, and then they played this weekend in La Liga, and it
didn't go any better.
Nope.
No.
It was a spicy one, but there was the one Ivan Rakitic goal was enough to give Barca that win.
Boom.
No, I think that was I think it's after that one. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I just like watching Courtois lose.
Yeah, I know you're a fan of that. So yeah, that's not looking good for Real Madrid.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Yeah, obviously they can always still at least they know how to play in the Champions League. So
That's true.
They always got that on their good side. So while that was going on, Atletico Madrid was winning, and Pat's fave, Alvaro Morata scored a brace. I actually remember where the goal was. I'm sure that he broke into tears because no one knows what he's been through.
He wasn't called offside for this, so he's good.
Yeah.
Such a bitch.
So yeah, they get that win. They're still 7 points back on Barca, who looks like they're getting ready to win La Liga once more. They've kind of got they've got it figured out. They know
they know how to get it done.
They know what they need to do. It's like Sevilla in the Europa League, man.
Yeah.
It's just it's like peanut butter and goddamn jelly. So that's what was going on in Spain. Let's move on to see what was going on in the world of what the fuck. Fucking JM.
I figured it was him.
You know,
he's got so much time.
He's got a lot of songs. I think that video is just him, just like he's petting a dog, then he starts rapping. It's so fucking weird. I think he has his shirt open, Gascioni style for a second. Yeah, it was a lot. The things I do for research. So yeah, we had a couple updates to start in with what the fuck, bro. First, this is the update in Where My Money. Where my money, man? Where my fucking money?
So bad.
You're gonna get beat up.
Yeah. So basically, we've covered this a lot. Emiliano Sala perished before he was able to wear the Cardiff kit, and Cardiff part of the transfer fee, the record-breaking transfer fee for Emiliano Sala was they were supposed to be due a $5.8 million payment sometime in February. Cardiff has been really trying not to pay them. They're trying to. They said they would like to. They've asked for a postponed payment until the full investigation is over, which is trending to be like about a year. So it makes me
talk about this every week for a year.
So it makes me seem like they're waiting to get that balloon payment, then they can pay off Emiliano Sala.
I need to get this check so I can write this other check.
So yeah, so not formally filed a complaint with FIFA. FIFA's going through the whole thing. So
they're taking their money.
Yeah.
So that they could go through the whole thing.
Exactly. So this is exactly what not probably didn't want. They probably, I'm sure somebody's check is like not coming because they were expecting. They probably already spent that money.
Yeah, someone's gonna be mad no matter what.
Yeah, it's like people with the tax returns. It's just like,
wow,
I already had this money earmarked. We're gonna update the locker room, so they need it to happen. So that's going on there. Hopefully Cardiff pays them, and we can move on from this whole goddamn thing. In another update, we have an update from the Roman belt attack.
Yes.
If anyone was here last year during the Champions League, a Liverpool fan was attacked at outside of Anfield,
like across the street
from Anfield
with belts.
Yes, I believe it was Sean Cox who was attacked unprovoked.
Yeah,
and
he's still fucked up.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
It's
I think
no good.
that it was I think this was Filippo Lombardi was already sentenced for 3 years, and Daniel Schiozzo
Got 2.5.
was 2.5, and Mastrelli was another person involved in the attack, and he's also been given 3 years in jail. Obviously, maybe you can do that in Italy, but when you're in England, they're getting you.
Yeah.
And you notice these guys did not have their motorcycles, and that's probably why.
You beat somebody within an inch of their life in England with a belt, you're going to jail for 3 years.
Exactly. And you're going to think about it.
How do we bring this story in here without bringing up the video of the belt fight on the beach?
Oh, Junior Gillette?
Yeah.
Yo,
Let's go ahead and turn that
Am
on.
I going to have to put that on for you guys now?
Absolutely. Has Chris seen that?
Probably not. We can always talk about the Junior Gillette belt fight because
We
that's
got a lot of shit to talk about.
that's probably no. You can bring it up. I don't care.
Still
Yeah,
save,
I don't understand how we could. I think the two stories are
They're
always linked.
basically intertwined,
still
We talked
stay-
about this for months and months after that happened.
Still stay.
And this
still
is the
stay
thing.
on here. I like it.
and it's probably one of the best uses for a belt in an attack that you'll ever see.
True.
It's Junior Gillette, formerly of the New Orleans Saints, and a white beach party.
Fighting a lot of different people.
Yes,
his belt.
fighting man, woman, and barely no child, but
He's swinging his belt around like Indiana Jones.
a child definitely could have got those hands that night that evening on the beach party, and that's
Yeah, that wasn't a full-on fight, though. That was just a short clip.
yeah, it's pretty close to. No, that's another
This
one.
ain't it. This is just
we got
that's
tased. We
it.
got tased
Yeah,
by
that's-
cops. Yeah, there you go.
Don't. Yes, he was. He avoided the scene of
That's
the crash.
the one.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, yep. This is.
Yeah,
it is.
that's a
It
good
is
one.
upsetting.
Contains some footage that may be upsetting.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh, just clearing out.
That's a real Indiana Jones out in this. No.
Just wrapped around her.
Yeah, that's.
Unsettling.
And you would think it's over, and then it just pops off again.
It's not.
Junior Gillette's already. He's leaving.
I think I heard
He's
another
walking
whip.
back to his car, and then another fight breaks out,
A side fight.
and this dude thinks he's doing something until Junior Gillette realizes that his friend needs some help. Uh-oh. Speechless. It's
We back in.
Junior Gillette. Beach
Man of the people.
No, that's how you defend yourself in a situation.
It's true.
That's why your pants can't be. They have to be able to stay up just
Because you might have
to
take
enable you to
belts
be
off.
able to fight. Yeah, you got like your pants can't be so baggy that like when
They
you take
just
the belt
fall.
off, they fall.
Right, because you might need that belt.
That's a good defense
Just
tool.
start practicing for if your pants fall off.
Yeah,
Like just wear them around your ankles.
Whatever it
Punch
takes,
them.
man.
Just use the punch
You're,
jack.
Yeah.
you're the one swinging the belt.
exactly. I
Who's
feel
gonna
like
step to you?
if your pants do fall down, you can at least clear space with the belt. Then
True.
kick. Then
Yeah.
kick it. At least kick it off
kick a
one
leg
leg.
off, yeah.
Kick off one leg, and then you
gotta
yeah.
stay mobile. Because you need
Exactly.
a wide base if you're going to swing a belt
You
around
know,
your
if you
head.
got enough heavy objects in your pants, use the pants as a weapon.
Yeah,
Boom.
boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like a skip it, like a fucking
Breaking it down. Yes, just like a skip it.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a frightening. Woo! You're fighting a dude with a fucking
The
belt,
double pivot
Yes.
a belt, and a fully with a
and a full pocket of change.
pocket full of change, and his fucking whitey tighties on. That's the dude you don't want to fucking
I'm not-
fight with.
hey, I'm not
You don't
running
want.
up on him.
You don't want to fuck with that dude.
Yeah, you know, this is over. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Like, how did he get his pants off, and he still has his shoes on?
Yeah.
He's got that's an aggressive move. Yo, that's
Walking and chewing gum, no problem.
right. That's shout out to Junior Gillette wherever you are. You're probably
Man, I hope he didn't have to go to jail.
he's probably doing something reckless. 'Cause I don't think he's in
Yeah.
the NFL anymore.
No, so he's
No.
definitely doing something reckless.
And he's not in the AAF, so he is definitely doing something reckless.
All right.
This was a highlight from
The first half of that game. This is the highlight
This
of-
is the only highlight
from the first half of
yeah.
Liverpool-Everton.
the Merseyside Derby, and this is Roberto Firmino, who started the match on the bench.
Hanging out with a random baby.
Yep, obviously this mother really wanted to get this picture of Bobby Firmino's fancy veneers.
This is during the goddamn first half. Even
Yep.
Sturridge is like, "Yo, we shouldn't do that."
Yeah, when Daniel Sturridge
Even
is like,
even Shaqiri and Kieta are like,
yeah,
"Yo."
Shaqiri's like,
what?
damn. He's like, damn, I'm going to be in this by proxy.
Yeah.
Look at Lallana just acting like that's not happening.
Yeah, Sturridge put his shit up. Like, yeah. Shaqiri's like reckless.
Like league officials in the back, like, oh, this is great. Should
Yeah,
we do
the
something-
fucking
should we do
TV
something
guy's
about this?
laughing.
Jesus. Bobby Firmino.
Yeah, like 5 seconds after that, Klopp turned around and was like, "Bobby, what the fuck?"
But then he saw. But you know what? I feel like that's anyone else does that, they get yelled at. But like Bobby does it, he's just like,
What the fuck, man?
it's like Bobby, come
on, man. You can't be taking pictures during
That's
the
some
game.
shit Bobby would do. He just parked his Lambo. At the handicap spot.
Bobby being Bobby, man.
He parked it sideways in the handicap spot last week. At least he's there.
You keep scoring goals, Bobby.
Yeah, let's not forget he did have the drink driving like
did.
2 years ago too. Like Bobby gets wild
This
sometimes.
is Bobby being Bobby, man.
Exactly. If you didn't want him to do that, you should have played him.
That's
Should've
why he
started him.
parties with Nay.
Exactly. So yeah, Jose Mourinho was back on television this week.
Randomly, I didn't hear any teasing of this.
No.
It was just like all of a sudden you heard Jose's music start.
He was in the Asia studio, which meant
He was
that
in the
like,
Middle East studio. Yeah,
So yeah, that was obviously he was not allowed in the other studio that he was running roughshod in before.
yeah, the
3 weeks
Miami
ago.
studio.
Yeah, so he was definitely there, and he was sounding off on a number of things. Firstly, he talked about Mo Salah, which is
just roasting people.
obviously he had Mo Salah. He picked him up at Chelsea from Basel, and he gave him a Jose compliment, which is when he roasts you for 45 seconds, then he says something good about you for 10 seconds.
Yes, yeah, that's a Jose compliment.
He basically said when he brought him in from Basel, he was lonely,
Naive, and physically fragile.
Exactly. But then he went to Italy,
But not anymore.
cut his teeth, and now he's become the striker that he is.
Yeah,
When
when you're
sound
up,
like a porn star story.
It is. It's kind of.
It is a little bit of an Egyptian porn
did go-
star story.
He went to the big city with a lot of big dreams, and
this guy was his boss.
took him to his first casting couch. He wasn't ready for it.
But now he's ready.
Yeah.
A lonely boy, a naive boy, completely out of context, physically fragile.
Yep, came out of that bus onto the L.A.
Yep. Exactly.
He has the experience of Fiorentina, he has the experience of Rome. When he comes back to England, he comes completely adapted to the high-level European football, with more understanding of the game, physically much stronger. You can see.
And this is how I created Mohamed Salah by myself.
Exactly. And that's exactly how it is.
In the long term, it was me.
Absolutely.
Yep, got turned down for every role he auditioned for.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Exactly. Now he's
Now he's up my whore.
Boom.
Yeah, and then he decided to sound off on Brendan Rodgers.
Because why not?
Basically saying that like he shouldn't have left Celtic at the time that he did.
Yeah.
Saying that it was kind of if I were in his
Bush league.
position, I would take Leicester's offer of arriving now, and I would say I want to come to you, but not now.
That's right.
I'll see you in the summer.
Yeah. And then he went on to say, "Yeah, but I'm not surprised."
Exactly. And then he spends all
fuck this guy.
he spends all that time talking about how Brendan Rodgers made the wrong decision about leaving in the middle of the season, and then when he talks about his stint at Chelsea, we'll just play that one for us, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
For example, in Chelsea, I won the third title. Then the next season was not a good season, but I won the title before. I could perfectly stay in the club, but the club thought that let's give a new direction. I also want to give a new direction to my life. I was in Real Madrid for 3 years. I was not sacked. I was not sacked at all. I agree with the president. I agree with the CEO that I want to move.
Bro, I sacked me.
Let's say, just for a change. And the change could be good for me, could be good for the club. I did my job in a certain moment. In that certain moment, the profile of my job had a certain kind of objectives. Finish.
I decided
now,
to
another
suck.
person come. Now I go.
I decided
in
to be
search
16.
Of new motivations. So I wouldn't be surprised now.
Yeah.
Even if in clubs.
I decided
with
to lose.
Okay.
Success.
Okay, you're firing me, but guess
if
what?
the change
I quit.
happened.
Exactly.
You can't fire me because I fucking quit.
Is a kind of look to
Yes, and
modernity now.
I didn't see out my contract.
Don't need to
and I
be
never do.
sacked
Yeah,
for
whatever.
bad results.
I
to
get it.
move.
I get paid out.
You can move
So
and
what?
you can change. You can go in another direction, even if you have good results. Because when you have good results,
None of this matters.
everything has
Do
an
whatever
end.
you want.
Everything has an end.
Everything
And
has an end.
sometimes it's better to move before the end of that process and start another process with conditions to be successful again. And as a manager,
Fuck
you
Brendan
have to
Rodgers. You can't leave in the middle of the season.
Yeah,
Who does that?
Even though I did leave in the middle of the season, numbers of
Yeah, a
several
couple
times.
times. Last two times I had a job, I definitely left in the middle of the season, but I wanted to.
All my choice.
Yeah, my choice. But don't do
Need
that.
something
Say
new.
nothing.
Yeah,
I've been trying to learn a new language anyway.
yeah.
I've been wanting to check
Because
out.
I know all the rest of
I've been
them.
wanting to check out Lille and Ligue 1 anyway.
Yeah, because I know all the rest of the languages.
So yeah, that
I already
is.
did that shit.
I thought it was it wasn't surprising, but it was telling that while Jose was going on this rant, you could obviously hear somebody else in the studio talking behind him. So they've obviously moved Jose away from everybody else.
Yeah.
Just let him talk
And then
to a
pick out
camera.
clips.
They just let him talk to a camera by himself in a room while they do other analysis
Clip the
everywhere
BN
else.
Sports button on him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The little pin.
He's definitely in a room, and he's
How many more times do you think he can go on BN? I think he's got maybe one more shot, and then it's like you've roasted everybody.
yeah. And that's the thing that I'm saying, man. We talked about it a little bit today. It's like he doesn't sound crazy, but
But he's working on it.
He sounds like a dude that I definitely don't want running my squad.
Yeah, because
and definitely a dude that
he's
perfect
letting it
for
all
Real
out
Madrid.
now.
and definitely not a dude that I want to give him the keys to the castle.
He's perfect for Real Madrid. It's a train wreck.
Oh my gosh. And I think that'd be the worst thing. That'd be the worst thing to spend all this money on like these new exciting players, these young impressionable minds. Can you imagine what he would do to Valencia's?
Yes.
He's too that young player is too talented. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him to go through that.
Think
again.
about this shit. Eden Hazard doesn't owe Chelsea anything. He finally gets his dream move to Real Madrid, and on his first day of work, Jose's his fucking boss again.
Yeah, and I think that this is
Wouldn't that be a twist?
it is terrible.
that a
It's,
bitch?
it's terrible to think of, and the only reason why I feel like the only hope that we have right now is because of this man we're going to spend time talking about right now.
Yes.
The dickhead in charge, the DIC.
I was just about to say, yeah, who are the
Sergio
two
Ramos.
assholes waiting for him? Sergio Ramos and Jose.
All right, so this is the DIC was doing his thing. He definitely took on some. This is definitely some LeBron James shit right here.
Yeah.
Can't
talk about my boys.
Yes, Alvaro Benito, coach of Real Madrid's U18
So
team.
this isn't even the guy that took over for Solari. He's on a U18
He's on a
team,
U18
not the B
team.
squad? Okay.
Had something to say, and Marca caught him saying something spicy about the senior
Casemiro
players.
and Toni Kroos.
Yep.
Says, I'm talking about Casemiro, who at the moment is not good enough to play even a minute for Real Madrid. Kroos is fantastic when the wind is in his favor. When it goes against him, he abandons ship. Whoa.
So Sergio put on a turtleneck.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Put on his best turtleneck and his best light-colored jeans.
Yes.
Hopped into one of his cars, drove up to Fiorentino Perez's house in the middle of the goddamn night.
Reminded him that they're not playing a game in Miami.
And then he proceeded
ordered a hit.
Proceeded to kick a soccer ball through his front glass window and tell him to fire this motherfucker right now.
Which he did.
Exactly. Fiorentino Perez had to call up Alvaro Benito right then and there, 3:45 in the morning.
It's like you have no training this.
I'm picturing Sergio Ramos driving around in a turtleneck, a la like the Apollo Creed just died montage
Yes.
scene in Rocky IV.
Yes, there's no easy way out. There's no shortcuts
Yes.
home. Yeah.
Yes, like that, but going over to get this guy fired.
That's exactly what he was doing. Just shifting gears. Mario, look.
I got it.
He's got it. Yeah, I saw Pat was already on it.
I got it.
He beat me to it.
It's a good tune. It's definitely a good tune when you're going through some things. Yep. Listen to that baby purr. If he only would have thrown that towel like 15 seconds earlier,
his friend would still be alive.
Yeah, he'd have a really swollen brain. But
yeah, he definitely have Parkinson's now.
Yeah,
but he'd still be alive.
He'd be alive to watch his son win the fucking world heavyweight championship belt
twice.
Boom.
Or whatever.
Exactly.
I think we just ride it out with this going. More Sergio Ramos news.
Continue it.
Okay, so there's also another update. Sergio Ramos, the dickhead. Stop it! When he came in, it's too much. With him pointing like
look
that,
at the picture. Yeah,
I know it's. That's definitely, yeah.
Oh, the fucking montage of them running on the beach.
I guarantee you Sergio Ramos has like this instrumental and he's just waiting to drop a
The
rap
right
song
beat,
to
yes.
it. Yeah, he's going to drop a rap song, like a remix to this song. It hits. The song
Yeah.
hits hard. It makes you want to like.
It's the perfect montage song.
It's unfortunate the roads are so bad in Michigan because you could never really like.
No, you couldn't do it.
You could never open it up like this.
No, hell no.
No. Absolutely not.
All right, we're not going into verse 2.
Fiorentino.
Well, it fits. There's no easy way out of that damn pothole.
No, there isn't.
No.
You're absolutely right.
All right.
Fuck. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine shifting like that. That car was so low to the ground.
I know. He had to wear gloves.
Oh, I forgot about the driving gloves. Yeah, it was great.
And you know Ramos definitely has driving gloves.
Absolutely. He definitely does.
Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely. So yeah, he gets Alvaro Benito fired one day, and then he realizes that his like the yellow card he took on purpose, that he admitted to taking on purpose, he's finally being penalized. And guess what? Instead of the one match ban that he's getting,
Yeah. So he
Make it 2.
So he thought he was just getting thrown out for an Ajax game, but now he's getting thrown out for an Ajax game in like the first league against PSG or something.
make it a double.
Nice.
And we know that without his skullduggery, they're a much weaker team.
It's true. They need him.
If
Jose
can't-
said as much. He said that when he elbowed Messi in the face, he was just like, he's just trying to turn the team up.
No, if he can't DDT somebody within the first 15 minutes of a
fucked.
match, they are fucked. Varane is talented, but he is a very nice gentleman.
Yeah, he is not doing that.
Yes, absolutely. So that's something to look out for,
DDT.
especially because I feel like they're going to run into somebody that they don't want to not have Sergio
Yeah.
Ramos for in this next round.
They're going to get Juve or PSG,
PSG.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely going to get Juve.
Fucking Liverpool.
I feel like they're going to get Juve because
Juve's got to put in some work.
they're
to get
greasy like that. Yeah, they do. But guess what? Chrissy just got
Chrissy's scoring 4 goals.
Chrissy scoring goals, and
I'll be very surprised if they don't.
and you know what? The reason why we think they're going to make a real big upswing is because they know how to get over a loss, and they do that by chartering a private jet and going to party with models.
60 models.
Yes. So after losing to Atletico Madrid, and Chrissy let everybody know that he won 5 Champions Leagues.
Scoreboard.
They hopped on Chrissy's private jet, also known as the Tan Dick Bastard Square. Jumped on the plane, headed back to Turin, and had a nice hotel party with
called up 60 models.
60 models, are also known Instagram thoughts. There's no real models anymore.
That's true.
And so a bunch of IG thoughts showed up.
And you think, like, okay, how many bros could be in his party? Maybe they got, 6-8 guys after the game? Incorrect.
No. The only guys that weren't there were Bernardeschi and Barzagli.
Yeah.
Everybody
else was there.
Chiellini, there.
Heck yeah.
Pjanic, there.
Bonucci,
There.
Chesney.
What
there. Oh, smoking in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What the
Chrissy, there.
Chrissy
Watch
was
your
absolutely
butthole.
there. Chrissy
Allegedly.
was boom. Nice.
No,
I like
find
what
this
you did
funny
there.
I find this funny that a PR guy was apparently the one who organized it.
Roman PR. And the only thing that I thought
You
that
got to
was,
start getting into Roman PR, bro.
the other thing I thought they were slipping on was the fact that they did not Derek Jeter the situation and did not have the girls get rid of their phones.
Yeah. Who's this? Daniel Klein?
Yeah, come on now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on.
You got to get down like the Mexican national team send-off party to the World Cup.
Put the phones in the safety deposit
That's
box.
right. You'll get it back in 48 hours.
Shit, exactly. You
You know
it
what
back.
you're here to do, allegedly.
Yep. Yeah, you know what it is. Chrissy's got his white pants on. You know.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
His
watch out.
alleged white
Showing
pants.
some ankle.
Watch out. Watch
Oh,
out.
no. It's white denim.
And you know who? I heard they had a musical performance there, and it was
SAS.
you fucking.
He wasn't
why
doing
not? Some
shit.
of them,
No,
he knows some of them. Why
Yeah,
not?
he had
Put 'em
time.
in.
He had some free
wasn't
time.
doing shit.
So I feel like with that being said, for most teams that would not be a good move.
No.
You know, if you're from West Canaan, Texas, you're losing that next match. But you know what? These guys.
If you're Crystal Palace partying in Barcelona, you're losing.
Yes, exactly.
You're gonna get arrested,
stealing
lose a
cop
taxi.
cars. Yeah.
No, but this is definitely going to turn out right for Juve, and we'll see in about a week or so. It already helped. They
already looking up.
It didn't help against Napoli, but
it's already looking up.
They were looking a little leggy against Napoli.
Yes.
You should maybe not want to do, and that's such blatant disrespect to Napoli. They lost to Atletico Madrid, and they jumped on a plane and partied with models,
and then rolled down to Napoli
and it just
won
beat you in an
easy.
off game.
Yeah, won a game easy.
Beat you in an off game. Chrissy smelling like not booze. He's smelling like fucking hippie crack.
Yeah,
hippie crack and stem cells. So yeah, that's that lets you know how they feel about Napoli.
Disrespectful.
And another whimsical tale from England. This is
the punishment wheel.
This is the most championship thing you could ever think of.
It's Norwich, and they'll probably go up.
They are, yeah. Unfortunately, they're trending up as they are to do every couple of years. Apparently, there's when you're at Norwich, if you incur a fine on the pitch, you can either pay that fine or you can go to this nifty thing called the fine wheel. And you could just
looks like a middle schooler made it for high school or for their science competition.
You just take a spin on that, and depending on what the punishment is, maybe it could be more than your actual fine. Maybe a teammate could
get off easy.
Exactly, but you know this young German national decided to spin the wheel, and he ended up getting not snake eyes, but he had to clean the inside and outside of the manager's car.
Nice. That's how it's done, man. That's how it's done in the second tier.
Easy.
Yeah, it got off pretty easy. Didn't have to pay the fine. Just had to do a lazy ass cleanup of the managers. That's definitely something that you would only see in the championship. I guarantee you, Benjamin Mendy didn't have to fucking
detail somebody's fucking car.
He didn't have to take Pep's.
I like how there is at least video of him washing a fucking car with a regular ass Norwich garden hose.
Yeah, that's how they get down to Norwich right there.
Look, he's out like, was that a barn?
Hey, that's
it's
bro. It's Norwich
shed or whatever.
True,
Yeah,
it's Norwich.
So shout out to Norwich for obviously
not taking themselves too serious.
Yeah, and their players aren't making money like that. So if there's a way that you can kind of turn the fines around,
it's all
shout
good.
out. And now guess what? You're on and I forgot that Tim Krul plays there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot he was there.
Hopefully he still has that terrible haircut.
He does.
The Nicolas Cage
I'm
next.
Sure he does.
Yeah, that was it definitely looks like one of Nicolas Cage's headpieces.
We going here or Turkish Razor?
We're going here first.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So we've talked about the Watford Flying Elton Johns a few times here. They're in the fall they were one of my favorites.
They were your favorite teams.
Yeah, they were a fun team to watch.
They had their own block in the show.
Yeah, they've diminished. The block's diminished.
Getting backheeled by Sadio Mane doesn't help.
Yeah, that does not help.
So you know what does help?
Sir Elton John
having
scouting.
Elton John out on the road scouting for you.
Apparently, one of Elton John's favorite things to do other than make music, and since he's retiring now, he's spending a lot more time playing Football Manager and watching a lot of lower league English football.
Yeah, he's a lifetime president of the club. He had been president of their club when they turned it around in the 80s.
Yep.
Loves Watford. We've talked about it. Goes as many games as he can. And apparently, he's watching a lot of fourth-tier soccer. President of the club is talking about how he'll get a call from Elton. Elton's like, boom, you got to look at this guy. He's like, hey, scouting department, what do you think? They're like, we're on it. We're watching him. So it's not even like they're just humoring him. Like, apparently,
they're actually looking.
Apparently Elton's like, he's a scouting savant.
Yeah, he's a scouting savant. Apparently, it's something.
I love it.
They like to use him as a conduit sometimes because he has a pretty expansive knowledge for players in the lower leagues.
Apparently, Elton gets it.
Yeah, he kind of gets it, and he does enjoy the games when he's there, and obviously he's an honorary president, lifetime president. So that's a pretty interesting shit because you don't see Gallagher's.
You would have thought it's a figurehead. Yeah. Noel Gallagher's on the fucking board at City. I don't think he's scouting 4-tier games.
No.
Trying to find kids.
No, he's just trying to
he's chilling. He's interviewing Gary Neville again.
Exactly. That's exactly what he's doing. So that's a nice little. That was our nice little whimsical English block. We had fine wheels and Elton John. So now let's end it the way we like to end it.
Something a little more sinister.
Let's head to Turkey, where a third-tier Turkish player decided that I'm sick of these guys.
I'm gonna turn it up today.
I'm gonna really turn it up. I'm going to
sneak a knife out. Oh, it's just a razor blade.
Razor blade.
Sneak a razor blade out
underneath his tongue, most likely.
I think he's just holding it. In the video, it looks like he's just holding it. Whether in war or listening
to
Anthem or whatever. So just standing there, listening to Anthem, waiting to shake hands. And my dude has just got a razor blade in his hand.
Excellent. And he decided that he wanted to, make something happen.
Yeah.
And cut one player on his back and a couple times on his face.
Yeah. Walked by a dude and just cut him on the back. Another guy walked up and he was just slicing him.
Take one in the neck.
Slice his neck and face.
Just before the game started.
But yeah, before
they're in a shoving match off of the handshake because there's a dude with a razor blade cutting people's faces. This is tier 3 soccer in Turkey.
Yeah, how bad do you want it?
I was going to say, you wonder why we can't find a way to make soccer players that are hungry enough? No one's getting cut in the face at soccer games in the MLS.
Yeah, and that's just a guy who just wants
it more.
He wanted that right there, and the only way he could think about doing it was sneaking out this razor blade.
Yeah, I'm like, how long did he hold on to this razor blade until he stabbed somebody or cut somebody during the game? No, he was just cutting people before the game started.
I feel like if you're the captain of his team, you could probably be like, "Yo, Rico, don't bring the fucking razor
not
blade."
Not today, bro.
No, I know.
Or was he the captain? No, he's this guy in the end.
Like I know that you're upset, bro, but
yeah, look, he cuts a dude in the leg.
Yeah, he may have been hiding it in his pants.
Yeah, no, he just came by and just cut a dude in the leg, and the guy's like, "What the fuck?" Comes over to another guy. Hey, what's up, bro? What are you doing? How's it going? Boom. Right underneath the chin.
Jesus.
Like, what the fuck?
It's unreal.
And no one's freaking out.
Fucking speeches, and then he's
cutting dudes in
face.
the face. Yeah, and it's like no one's freaking out, and it's like how come no one's fucking this guy up? Everyone's just kind of standing around letting him cut him.
Yeah, but I also feel like if
it's like he scratched him, right? He's like, oh, what the fuck? This guy cut me in the face with a razor blade again.
Yeah, it's almost like,
oh, not today.
Yeah, I feel like when you're
how often does this happen?
But that's the thing is when you're going to a soccer match, I feel like you're not even really thinking about getting cut in your goddamn. I feel like it was just like he thought that the dude had sharp nails.
Like he did scratch him.
He clawed him or something, but it was just
like a clean cut.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
fucking face.
That's like one of the things where you go to the fucking locker room, you look at it, and then you look at this. You look at the video, and then that's when you try to go into the locker room after the fact.
That's right. That's where you try to go get him. That's the follow up. We need to know what happened after the game.
But you know what? If that dude's bringing out a razor blade,
I'm not going into the locker room.
Yeah, he's probably hanging with Arda Turan,
shooting up. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Shooting people.
He goes hangs out with them after.
Yeah, exactly. Arda Turan was probably like, "Yo, bro, I know how to fucking turn this game up.
Yeah."
You want to turn this motherfucker out?
Blades. Did we just become best
Razor
friends?
Blade. Yeah, you can't bring the heater. That's not like
apparently you can't shoot people in hospitals, but you definitely can bring out razor blades.
You can definitely bring that razor blade. So let's end on that, man.
Do it.
This has been the Set Piece Mario. Where can they find us?
At the Set Piece 16 on Twitter and at Set Piece SRD on Facebook.
So yeah, thank you for listening. Any other new people, hopefully you guys will come back for the 24th installment. If not, I completely understand.
Yeah, we get it.
But we will be here. We'll be here at Cave Radio Studios. Thanks to Sports Radio Detroit for all your help, and we'll be back here next week, giving you that nice, sassy, spicy goodness. This is the Set Piece. Thanks.
Praise the Lord, I was born to travel, feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the Les Paul. Shit I smoke is like cholesterol. Spill dressing on the vest at the festival, the best of all. Had a midget Puerto Rican at my beck and call. Best believe that there was neck involved. Fuck around and almost wrecked the sub. We took acid for 10 days straight up in the mountains. Started running with the stallions, playing frisbee in the West Indies.
This has been an SRD production.